I suppose a loner werewolf maybe, because that's obviously got claw. So that could be interesting.
So he selected so far Wilhelm Chaney, one Bloodweiser Babe, and he's got 70,000 left in petty cash, which he uses on a zombie.
Okay.
And we're starting.
All right. So no wizard.
No wizard. No, he went because if he bought a wizard, he couldn't afford Wilhelm. So I made him choose.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's a tough decision.
10,000 short. Yeah. So he went with Wilhelm Chaney, an extra zombie, and a Bloodweiser Babe.
What would you choose, Bernie? A magician, a wizard, or the Wilhelm Chaney?
Oh, Wilhelm Chaney. He's got claw and he's got wrestle. And he's strength 4. No brainer. I mean, like I said, the times I've had a wizard, it just doesn't work. You're going to get more bang for your buck with Wilhelm Chaney. Plus, don't forget, he's only got the one werewolf, so this gives him 2. So obviously, to me, it's a no-brainer. I would go with Wilhelm Chaney. Definitely.
Okay, but I see you are in afraid of the loner.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
So we are in the match. Both sides being shown right now. The Full Moon Thrillers on one side of the pitch. They are the home team, and it should be going to focus on the Cowboys next. So you may be able to see it up in Cabal Vision.
Yeah, looking out. I mean, at least you're at a decent stadium for once. I mean, some of the places I've seen so far have been atrocious. It's a nice stadium, that one.
And now they're showing the Cowboys. Are we up on Cabal Vision yet?
I'm not seeing anything, but I'm blind as a bat, so.
I think we aren't yet.
I'll just put it down as the coach's name.
All right, coin flip.
Heads.
And he gets Afro gets to make the call. I'm on defense first. The Cowboys are on defense. And you should be able to find us on Cabal Vision, so I'll go silent for now.
Yeah, okay. Good luck, dudes. Funny coming, please. Right, so I guess it's just me and you then. So let's hope some deaths. Who we got in the, let's see who we got in the chat. So we've got Mojo Nova, who's obviously a good friend of mine. Duran, who doesn't really like me very much. Fant Fox, oh yeah, we know who Fant Fox is. And yes, Fant Fox, if Dead Diner just kills somebody, I will murder your song. So don't worry, I've also got a rap to do as well, so hey, I'm going to murder that as well. So if there's no killings on the pitch, I'm going to make sure there's some killing in the rapping. So
are you expecting an early death, Bernie?
I hope so. I wanted this match. I mean, I've done quite a few, but I wanted this match for the killing. I mean, you've got, like Sam was saying, the Minotaur, you've got Towley, and then you've got Data Diana, who was obviously very popular, very famous. And if she doesn't kill something, I'll be gutted. I hope she doesn't die early. Put it like that.
But you have to bear in mind that Chaos team is defending the first half.
Yeah, but a bit of defense blitz, you never know. But yes, let's have a look.
It reduces the possibilities of death in the first round, but the first turn.
Let's have a look. Alright. Wait for them all to go through everything. So who are you backing then? Who do you think's going to win? And what score do you think it'll be?
Well, I think that I will back the Cows team because for the team value, I think that's
about 460, wasn't it?
And the team value that you have better players there, so.
Yeah, I think if Dayan goes on a rampage, then that is going to be Afrochef's best chance. He's sort of going to have to attack with her, but at the same time protect her. That's why I thought it was a good idea again, Wilhelm Chaney as well.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a close game. I mean, everyone, all the big teams have been going out. The ones like, oh yeah, Stomandidi's going to win and all that sort of stuff, and they've all just been beaten. So it's hard to say. But the thing is, what we've got to remember is the Cowboys haven't been beaten yet. They beat everybody. So that tells you that the coach is extremely good. The coach gets his team. He knows what his team's all about. So, you know, it'd be gutting for him if his first loss was in the knockout stage. I'm going to go with, obviously, Serious Jest, just because they're undefeated. And until they get beat, I'm gonna ride them all the way to the final to beat the Bretts. Go Bretts. Score prediction. I want to say 3-0. I don't know why. 3-0's in my head. I don't think it's going to be that sort of game. I'm going to go 1-1 and 2-1 overtime for Serious Jest.
You're expecting an overtime.
Yes.
Most games I heard you like overtimes.
Yeah, stalling, not scoring. Oh, there you go. There's a 10 lost already. Yeah, I love my overtime. Right, guys, in the chat, tell us your score predictions and who will die first. I think I said Towley would die first. So Serious Jest wasn't very happy with me when I said his beloved claw guy would die first. Oh, there's a double skull. So yes, let us know who you think will die first, what the score will be there be overtime, and to top it all off, how many kills in the game. So that'll keep them going.
Cool.
Absolutely. So not a good start.
I think that if Afrochev can manage the Direwolves to score and to make runs, and they will have their chance there.
Yeah, he's got some more speed now with Willem Cheney, hasn't he? I like that. I mean, I like my basher guys, but he's good. He's got wrestle as well, so he can actually, you know, he's good at getting the ball off the chaos as well. So I just like it. I just really do like the way he spent his money there. So I can't wait to see how this star player gets on. I think it'll be probably close, to be fair.
Yeah,
so
I think it too. I would say 2-1 maybe, but not overtime.
Not overtime. I'm going for overtime. We've got to have overtime. We don't have overtime. He's you know, he's got to think of the ratings. This is prime time viewing on a Friday night. We don't want just a boring 2-0 or 2-1. We want it going into overtime. You know?
Yeah, of course. If I at least
got to have a bit of overtime. I tell you what, I'm just sensing an injury. I'm really sensing an injury. I really do sense an injury coming up. Don't know who, but I think someone's going to get splattered.
Well, and there you have it.
Oh, hey, there you go. Someone's down already. Who's that? Oh. It is Matt. Matt is gone, and what's he gone for? He misses next game. Wow. So if they do get through, he's out. And was that Dirty Diana as well?
Oh yes, it was.
Dirty Diana, wasn't it? So Dirty Diana already getting it done. That's why I wanted to broadcast this game, because I love that person. Yeah. Dirty Diana, fantastic. So first blood to Dirty Diana. We'll have to see what Towley and Saddam Hussein do in response.
And the Chaos coach used his upload already.
Did he use? Did he? Yes. Did he use him? What was
that? He was going to lose 1 strength point for his warrior.
Yeah, that's a fair point then. So it'll be back for the semi-final if he gets there. So still a big loss. And I don't know about you though, but when I lose my apothecary early, it's never good, is it? Because you're thinking for the rest of the game, oh no. You know, you've got some star players there. It's never good. If you've got it, I know the apothecary sometimes never works. Mine never seems to work. But when you've still got that in your pocket, you always feel a bit better, don't you? But as soon as you lose it, especially early on, oh god, it's not good. I mean, that's a big blow. That's a big blow, losing him and losing your.
But luckily, the Chaos team should be holding with their armor, no?
Yeah. Just Plant Fox is saying, "Oh baby, time for Bernie to sing." I do believe I said didn't Diana have to kill somebody? I'm sure that's what I said. But let's have a look. I'm seeing if I can rap it because I can't sing it because we'll have no viewers left. I'll tell you, I don't know what I can sing. I'll have a go. I'm going to murder it, but you know, have a look. Day-to-day Iona. She likes the boys with the ball. She knows when they're within 8. For those Southport Cowboys, she wants to seal their fate. She waits within their half for those Warriors to score, who promises blood on defence with arm and nail on her claw. Day-to-day, yeah.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. I've made it. It's my own fault. My handwriting's really messy, so I'll probably...
That was quite a
not done it
performance.
justice. Yeah, we'll save the Saddam Hussein rap for the second half. So that's quite a good one. I'm going to made of that as well. But yeah, Diana, get it done already. She's like the postman. She always delivers.
Yeah.
Boom. There we go. We'll use all the...
perfect.
Absolutely. Thanks. That makes my... That's almost as good as my overtime loss.
It was much better.
Yeah. If you thought that was good, I'll try this. I'll try the other one later on. I got the same one. I'll try and do that with a bit more like American rap. But bear in mind, I am from Hull and I am 40, so I'm not cool for school and all that. I'm daddy cool. There you go. Anyway, we're not tuned into me ramble like an old man. So what's happening, guys? What have I missed?
Well, the cows moved, attacked on the left side, and now we are waiting for a run of the necromantic team.
Yeah. Just have a look myself now, see what I can see. Who's that on the floor? Is that Willem Cheney on the floor? Oh my god.
Yeah,
I better get him up. Get him up.
The rest of the team did his job.
Give him a doggy biscuit.
So it seems that the necromantic team is making space for attacking on their left side.
Yeah. Yes, I think this is going to be a cracker. I really do. I think this is going to be just an absolute brilliant game. And we've already had one injury already. What's good? Few deaths to get us going. So how are you doing in season 2 anyway? Have you still with Norse, or have you gone with something else?
Me?
You, yes.
Now I'm going with Lizardman.
Oh, Lizardman, yeah. I can never play Lizardman.
Why?
I don't know. I try, and I just suck at them.
Have you tried anything else than dwarves?
What you trying to say? I usually play the bash teams. Chaos. I used to like Orc. I was thinking, I might go Orc, but then there's so many Orcs in the competition already, and I thought, oh God, I can't stand it when there's loads of the same. Although the Orc coaches are very good, and then there's a lot of undead as well. There's a lot of undead in Orc. I don't know why. I think since they changed the format of the losses were a bit more serious, people have gone back to their comfort blanket. What a lot of them's like Orc and undead. I mean, I like Chaos. I like Nurgle as well. But the thing is, obviously, when we're dwarfs, if anyone ever saw that, I thought overtime went on. I thought it was unlimited, but obviously it wasn't, and we got knocked out on penalties. So I thought, you know what, I've got to go back with the dwarfs. We've got unfinished business. I think we're about 7th at the moment, so we're not doing too bad. So we're undefeated like Duran's team is, and the top team. Pardon me. So there's a few good teams up there. Oh God, let's have a look. What we're gonna. Yeah. So they're not too bad. They're not.
Mine is attacking.
Oh, this could be nasty. This could be payback. And it looks like it could be.
Yeah.
Oh, down you go. Put him down like a bad habit.
Another one that misses next game.
Oh, and he doesn't regen either. Stupid zombie. So there's 2. But nobody. Oh, I have got a song for Saddam Hussein as well, haven't I? It's a rap. I don't think we should do it yet, though.
Do you think that Necro team is going to make the touchdown in the next turn?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not exactly sure how Afro's going to play it. I don't really see Serious Jest actually that bothered. I think he just wants to stamp on that golem by the looks of it. Oh, Dynastunned. Oh, that's not good.
Those beastmen might go defense.
I think what Jess is trying to do, I mean, I could be completely wrong. I think he's daring him to score. He's going, go on, there's the touchdown line. Go on, you can have it. You can have the touchdown. Go and do it. Go and do it. Me personally, if I'm Afro Chef, I'll say, cheers, mate. I'll take that and I'll back my defense. Because, like, you know,
think he's going to stamp that golem?
Oh, absolutely. If I would you? Stamp.
Of course.
Absolutely, stamp it. You're chaos.
For our audience, would be nice.
What do the fans think? Should he stamp it? Should he not? Let us know. What would you do? I'd stamp it because it's a big piece. And for Beastman, you've got plenty of Beastmen. Stamp on it.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone saw my game, I just stamped on the elves all over the place just because there was elves and they deserved it.
So Serious looking for the blitz to the one that's carrying the ball.
Yeah, that's a ballsy move. I don't think he'll do it. I think it's a bit too much
risky.
Yeah. Would you do it? I don't think I would. I'd put pressure on him to say, look, either score now or I'm going to take the ball off you. I think
that's just one of the things you have to do in Blood Bowl is first move your players and then do the risky things. I think it's the smartest.
Yeah, absolutely.
So why not? I would move my players and then I would blitz the ball if I can.
Yeah. Be interested to see what he does.
Yeah.
I mean, I do watch a lot of games. I don't always play. I watch a lot of games, try and learn off some players. I mean, ironically, I've only seen one of Serious Jest Chaos team, and I think it was the last game before the knockouts, where he was pushed all the way to a 2-1 victory. So I'm not sort of sure what he's going to do with this team. If he does go for the dodge, though, it's going to be tough. But
maybe
this
what I said, eh?
He's going for it. I think he'll make. Oh, there we go. Bang. He's going to use a reroll. I still don't think he'll make it.
Oh, he falls again.
Trying to dodge past William Cheney. That's not going to happen. He's a star player for a reason.
Oh, that's Snuffle.
That's William Cheney. He just went, I don't think so.
And
now
that's
then,
where
I think
he should have moved the Beastmen first.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping for some stamping action there, I must admit.
Well, let's see what Serious has prepared for us, because we know he's a good player.
Yeah. Gonna be interesting to see what he does. He stalled again though, hasn't he? Let's see. That's a bit risky. I really do, I think I'd have scored there. I think I'd have scored.
If I was Serious, I would try to go defense. So because Afro can spend a lifetime there with the ball.
Yeah, but I think there must be something what can get it maybe. I mean, if he gets rid of that golem, what else have we got here? If he busts him, if he uses Big Gay out, smashes that zombie out of the way, and then bop out that golem.
Yeah. So you have two options there: go injury some key players or go defend.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, you started saying you get there, but you can't get there anyway. So, yeah, I think you've got to. Yeah, I think Afro Chef's played this really well. And that's William Cheney there. I wonder if he's going to dodge the white. He might dodge the white actually. Might be a bit risky, but here he goes. What's he going to do? He's going to dodge, Yeah.
He's protecting the ball carrier.
Yes. He's done it nicely.
He gets the one dice.
One dice block. Oh, lovely.
He has freed the zombie.
Yeah.
And the
I need to-
golem goes out.
like- yeah, he needs to get rid of that golem.
Here's Tolly.
Yeah, but Sam totally did something. And down he goes.
Stunned. Yeah, I think that Afro Chef is smart on holding the ball down there, because he's avoiding a potential draw by Serious in the first half.
Yeah. I think you've got to score now. I think the more you. I mean, KF's out the most natural scorers are, don't they? So it's not like he's against an elf or anything like that. I think sometimes
right.
you just got to score and back your defense, haven't you? I think that's what you got to do.
Right.
Here comes the blitz. Oh, he does well. But at least the pressure's been put on now.
Yeah, that key player, the white.
Yeah. I think his other white's injured, isn't he? He's got -1 movement. His other white, wherever that is. But I mean, I think he's going to be happy. Oh, wild animal. That's never good. I think he's going to be very happy the way this has gone. He's got rid of a Case Warrior. That Case Warrior's not coming back, and obviously that's massive. It's a strength 4 piece gone already. William Cheney is impressing so far.
You have the pro and pro.
Yeah. The pro Saddam Hussein with his acrylic nails. But I mean, the people in it, yeah, I mean, people in the chat. I don't know if you're talking or you're just watching it, but does anyone want to tell me which camp they'd want to be in at the moment? Would you stick with Serious Jest? Would you want to be in his shoes now, or would you rather be in Afro Chef's shoes? Let us know. He's got to score now, hasn't he? Surely.
Yeah, I think he should score now. Or maybe things can get complicated. You know how Blood Bowl is.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. A couple of double skulls here and there. He's only got the one reroll left as well, so you don't really want to be burning that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here he goes. Uh-oh, here he goes. With Dead Diana. If anyone's going to do it, he's going to be dead. Oh, God, these one dice rolls. These are scary, and he's lucky. He gets away with it, and boom! Trey is KO'd. That's another Case Warrior down. This time only in the knockout bin, but that doesn't mean it will come back.
Another one dice again.
Yeah. And there's a touchdown. Good call. That's put them in the lead, so... I wonder how Jest is feeling now. Bit nervous now. That was a really professional performance from Afro Chef's team there.
Yeah,
he just got
absolutely.
It
Yeah,
done.
I'll do a quick sideline interview if you want. Serious Jest here.
Jest, what's going on, mate? Seriously, what's going on, mate?
What's happening, man?
His players came to play, and this is what I warned you guys about. There's a lot of talk in the Champions Cup chat that we have going on PSN, and people talking about the Cowboys are favored. But I know this coach. This is a good coach, and he is most dangerous when his back's against the wall. He don't care, and he's got nothing to lose, and his players are playing that way, laying it all out on the line. So my guys really need to step up here. These stuns are not going to cut it. We need more permanent injuries. It did help. We took out one of his guard pieces, but we need to step up our game if we're going to keep being competitive in this.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if you're still struggling at half time, I'll play the rap to Saddam Hussein and get him psyched up. But he needs some acrylic nails on, buddy.
He definitely needs something to get angry. Maybe that rap will do it.
Absolutely. I will. I'll sing it to him at half time, and when I'm mad at it, it'll get him into a rage, won't it? I'll do it half time for him. And if he comes back and starts killing stuff, if he kills stuff in the second half, you're paying me for that.
Nice.
Good luck anyway. I'll let you get going because you've got to obviously get there. If you can wait and score in the second half to make it 1-1, we want overtime. We're predicting 2. I predicted 2-1 overtime, Jess. Come on, 1-1.
See how it goes. I'd prefer no overtime, but we'll see.
10-25. You know where it is. Good luck. Right then, so let's get back to the game. Jester, the thing with Jester is that he doesn't get ruffled. You know, that's what I like about Jester. Like, you know what? I knew this guy was coming to play. We know Afro Chef's a good coach. All 16 coaches are really good, so we know that. And that's why I think we've not had a blowout. That's the great thing. We've not had, a blowout. I mean, people say, oh, the Dark Side Indians will blow out Roster's High Elves, and wow, that was a brilliant game. I mean, I was calling that. I mean, that was gutting. I mean, 1 minute, and I think it was about the 15-10, the Dark Elves throws it to the end zone where Stuntman Didi's Dark Elves ready. He's just about to catch it and win the game, and out of nowhere came a pass block star player in Endel Sandwinder, intercepted the ball, took it the other way, handed it off, and they went and scored and won the game. I was like, wow, that is soul destroying. But that's how good, how our competition is. All 16 coaches have done brilliant. Yourself was fantastic. He was unlucky in your defeat as well. I mean, you played that really well. You just got unlucky. And like I said, every game, I mean, it's just been fantastic. And this game looks good as well. I was hoping our first chef would come to the party, and he has.
I'm sure we have a battle here. Because what I was afraid of is that Afrochef couldn't face this much more valued team, but I think we have a game here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of a mixed, because I know Serious Jest, it'd be good. I mean, I got no bad wills against Afrochef as well. Pardon me. But I've got my sixth sense of humour is I don't want Jest to score. I want it to be 1-0 at half time, because then that ramps the pressure up, and that, oh my God, it just makes it more. And then if he does score, then there's more chance of overtime, and that's what I want. I want overtime. Quick snap, that'll help. That'll definitely help. Let's have a look. What we got down here? I'm surprised. I suppose he's put Willem Cheney there because obviously just in case he's got defense or something. And he's got his goal back and his other werewolf back. So it's very spread out, all in tackle zones. It looks a good, decent defense. But like I said to you earlier, didn't I? I mean, the thing with Chaos is they don't score quick either. So, I wouldn't. It'd be interesting.
What do you think about this? Would you put the defense just two places behind the midfield line, like Afrochef has done?
I would have been tempted to try and do some sort of column defense, because there's only 4 10s. I think if you'd have gone column defense, I know it's a bit boring, but it is very effective, and that's what I would have done.
But I mean, now Sirius can hit the golem, for free.
Yeah, but exactly. It is, in my opinion, dangerous move, because what is he achieving with the golems there? I just don't understand myself. I would be with you. I mean, anyone who plays me knows I always go 2 back. Always. Yeah. If I've ever left one like in that position, I've made an error. I've just not moved him. For the main reason, because I see this a lot where they get to move one square a lot. So, I wouldn't have done it. I would have gone to column defense straight away, I think, and he still might do. Because, like I say, there's just 4 10s. Could be able to hold out. I don't know. Oh, we've got a few messages.
By doing the column defense, you can use your move, and because you need move, and Afrochef has a lot more move than.
Yeah, and the thing is, it could have put his his flesh golems there as well, and they got stand firm, so they could have been a pain in the backside. But like I said, he plays this. It's his team. He plays it away. He knows how he's going to be doing it with his team. So, we'll just have to back his judgment. But yeah, if he was me, I'd be the same as you. I would have gone 2 steps.
I was just
back.
criticizing the matter that he left the golem just 2 places behind the midfield line. So the other things, I don't complain. I know that Afro is a very good coach.
Yeah. Well, Willem Cheney's gone down, but at least it's not injured, so that's not too bad. It's going to be interesting. There's just too much space about for me here. There's too many options for Serious Jest to take advantage of, but We'll just have to see what plan AfroChef's got. I mean, like I said, if Jess did score to make it 1-1, it wouldn't be the end of the world for Afro. He's got a full half where he's got a chance to do something with. But this is interesting. He's gone down the side. Now, obviously, if you're playing defense, you'll be happy that Jess has gone down the side because it's a lot easier to defend if to go to one side. Obviously,
yeah,
you just got to be careful that he's not got no trick players to quickly switch to the other side.
If I was serious, I would try to smash the wolf that Dirty Diana, I think.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, Dirty Diana is quite far back, isn't? He's looking after Dirty Diana, and that's a good call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's have a look. I'm trying to look what these goals have got. He's got extra movement. That Moonwalker White's got -1 movement. He's got a zombie guard there. Yeah, there's not too bad. Let's see what he's gonna do.
You going for it? You think? Yeah.
I don't really know. I mean, what can you do? Just his defense. There's no way you're gonna get to the ball carrier yet. I would have just gone calm defense, but we'll see. See what he's going to do. Obviously, Dirty is going to try and smack something. That's definitely going to happen. That's his game plan, and it's worked all the way through the league. So I expect him to keep doing that. I'm just concerned there's a big, massive gap here. See what he does.
It's curious because I think that it's AfroChef who should be worried of fighting, but well,
yeah. I mean, that's a good. I mean, the thing is, they have regen, don't they? So that makes him more durable. I mean, he's got 2 players on the bench as well.
Yeah,
and one of them's got sure hands as well. So, he's not too worrying that way. He's got to get that. I mean, the only problem he's got that Golem nowhere near the action at the moment. I want to see what he'll do with that.
Yes, having a deeper rooster helps him to be more confident on going on the fight. Yes.
Yeah, it's like even though I've been playing dwarfs, and obviously dwarfs have got great armor and everything. I am never comfortable if I only have a roster of 11. I have to have a roster of 12.
Yeah.
So when the games I play, when I'm thinking, oh God, there's another one down. Just stunned though this time. Dirty Diana getting it done again. I always like 12 players. No matter what I do. I mean, if I don't have 12 players, I just don't feel comfortable. Dirty Diana's causing sort of trouble here.
Yeah. Who is going for the dodge?
See, this is it. You see, this is when I no, he's not going to go for dodge. I mean, we were saying, oh God, that looks a bit worrying. There's a few holes in there, and all of a sudden, AfroChef's plugged some of them holes already. And all of a sudden, his defense looks a lot better now. And this is what I say. Sometimes we look at it and think, oh God, he's made a mistake somewhere, but he knows his team and he knows exactly he'll have his own set plays for defense and set plays for attack and all that sort of stuff. And he's showing now that it's really hard for Serious Jest to get that down the field.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing a good job, is AfroChef here.
Absolutely.
I mean, the thing is, you see how great he's playing here, but he lost, I think, 17 games as well, didn't he? That's a lot for a coach of AfroChef's caliber.
Yeah, I think Sirius explained that. He told us that he wasn't the team that had to be in the Champions Cup, but the other managed, they led his team. So.
Yeah, the team what was going to go through, they actually deleted their team. What I was surprised at, because I think it was RBN 84, so a bit gutting for him. But obviously,
you think he didn't know Champions Cup was coming, or he did because he didn't want to bring
apparently he thought he was out. I don't know. I mean, this is rules can be quite confusing. Like I said, I thought overtime went on, so it's easily done. I mean, I did it myself. And he just thought He just thought, well, you know what, I haven't made it, so I'll just delete it. See, this is the problem with these teams, and this is what I've been saying, is you've got all these good teams, what people have, done really well with, and then now they're going to struggle to find a home, because obviously, there is nowhere really to go. And that's why I would have liked a Champions of Champions League or something, where all these teams who have played in this ladder get a ticket to go into the veterans ladder. I know it's going to be a lot more work for for obviously people like Serious Jest and that, but I think that would really help the community, because like I say, my coaches of destruction, they've got nowhere to go now. So it was quite sad.
He's going to smack Diana.
You could do, yeah. I mean, you could blitz Diana, couldn't you?
What would you expect to do now? If you were
What would I do now?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't really know, because as soon as he moves up the ball carrier, he's going to get smashed. You know what? I would blitz Diana. I think.
Yeah, but there are two going for it.
I'm just thinking, I don't really know where he's going to go. I don't know what he can do. I mean, he just flicks to the other side.
So who's going onto the left side?
Yeah. Here we go. Bye-bye, Diana, that's what he was saying. He'll be praying for this. Oh, no. Reroll. Yeah, here comes a reroll, and there we go. Now then, can he injure Diana? That's the big thing. If he injures Diana here, this is a big call. Obviously, Diana does have regen, but if we can get rid of it. There we go. Nope. Every time Diana gets hit, you think, oh my god, this could be the game changer, but nope, Diana's fine. But, yeah, I mean, if you can't score, the next best thing is to injure their best players, and here we go. There goes a zombie onto the floor, but again, just a stunt. It's really frustrating. It's when you break the armor and you're looking for like KOs and injuries, and you just keep getting stuns. It's just frustrating.
Yeah, but Wolves have a good armor. Yeah, it's not like a 7-point. It's an 8-point armor. So
yeah, when you play dwarfs, though, armor rate's just it's not. I mean, our runners have armor rate, But here we goes again. Diana took offence to that. And Diana, there you go, shows how it's done. KO's chef. He can go and start doing the cooking. That's the end of him. And Diana, I mean, she's so impressive. This girl, she just messes everybody up. She really does. And she's just dropped him like a bad habit.
Yeah.
And now she goes back into a well-protected area, ready to launch on the ball carrier. I don't think he's going to score. I don't think he's going to score this half. I think basically what he's going to do is he's going to have half time. He's going to think, right, okay, what can I do different this time? I've got a full 8-10s to score. Oh god, there goes another beastman down. And I think we'll see a different tactic from him in the second half. I think he should have tried to go down the middle. It went down the flank, what made it a bit easier, didn't it? It's easy for us because we've got no pressure. We're just chilling out and just calling it.
Yeah. I agree.
But
changing your attack side is risky because you didn't advance really.
That's it. That's exactly it. I mean, I had a game today against Eddie Vane, who's a very good coach, and he was his undefeated dwarfs against my undefeated dwarfs, and I went to the I was like, yeah, it was like one of those where I was like, oh, shall I spin for one game or do I? And I did. I was like, oh, for God's sake, why can't I get someone easy? I see some of these teams and they get all these like Neg and all that. I didn't. I got bloody undefeated dwarfs. He got the kick off, and I had 2 players injured, so they weren't even playing. So I had my 11 players. So not only was I playing a real good coach, was undefeated. Pardon me. I only had 11 players, and I have 11 players. Well, there's a turnover, bang. And we went calling defence, and all he was doing, he was going from side to side. And then, by 10-8, when I let him go through, he couldn't score. And that's the risk, isn't it? When you go from one side to the other, you're not really making any yards.
Oh, one dies. Skull appeared there.
It did, and the zombie's down. Now then, does that leave a gap? Don't think it does it? Oh, hang on, what's this one here? Could he get...
Maybe they have a chance, I think.
Yeah, Tishingo, is that how we pronounce it? Tishingo, maybe? He could, if they could get rid of this golem bad, that would leave Tishingo free. And equally,
I would let some options there on the field to score.
Yeah. Oh, Moonwalker's injured. Wow. Now, this is interesting. And he's not regened as well. Now, that's massive. That's one of the... No regen. So, again, another one failed.
That's a game changer.
Good. That is not good. That regen's not working. Is that regen working? I mean, the only good thing was that was the injured white. He only had movement 5, that one. But he did have guard and he did have jump up. Yeah. So momentum changes again. Obviously, what we need to do as well, the ball is man. The other white is actually next to the ball. So he's got to be careful with that as well.
Wow. If I was serious now, I would go right, maybe? Yes, I think he's going to do so. Oh.
I think you've just got to try and get... Yeah, I think you just got to try and get a few people free and then give the ball, carry some options. I don't think you can do anything else apart from that.
Yeah. Here, I think it's well played, the blitz.
Yeah. Have to do.
So, do you think Serious going to score?
No, I don't. I think Afrochef's probably done enough. I think. The only I mean, yeah, I think he's just done enough, to be honest. Just depends where he goes with his runner, I guess. He needs to get it into like again, if he goes there. Oh, his Minotaur's move, that is massive. That is absolute massive. Now he's got a cage of some sort. Now that changes it. That does change it. It was all on his Minotaur. And all of a sudden, is he going to dodge that other beastman, or is he going to keep him there? I think I'll keep him there.
Yeah, I would. He's giving himself an option to score, maybe with just giving the ball, or...
Let's have a look. Well, we know the Case Warrior can score. We know that Beastman can score. So, yeah, and even the all can score just about. Even the runner can score. So, I don't know what. I mean, this is a great.
On the aperture turn now.
Yeah, I think this is what's great about Blood Bowl, because it's just like, you know, everyone's thinking, oh, Serious Jest is probably favourite to win it, and then all of a sudden Afrochef comes out and plays brilliantly, and then you're thinking, oh, I think Serious Jest has blown it, going from side to side, because you think he should have gone down the middle, I thought, and you're thinking, oh, it should be 1-0 half time, and then all of a sudden, boom, now he's probably more favourite to score. You've got so many options.
And now the Beastman that is carrying the ball is, I think, with one going for it, he can make the touchdown himself.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's well played by Average. Let's try to make Serious use his blitz with Wilhelm Chaney.
Yeah. It depends what it does with the Minotaur as well. If it blitzes Wilfred Chaney off.
That could be risky, because if
you got like risks. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's got to reroll, hasn't he? So. And don't forget, he's got pro as well.
Yeah. That's true. but I
So,
think one
ooh.
Chaos Warrior would make it.
Ouch. Who's that gone? I just missed that. Musburger got hamburger. He's out.
Brent Musburger was a character on South Park one. I mean, he's a real guy, but he was a guest on South Park one day.
Well, he's just been slapped.
Oof.
Let's have a look. It's got to be the Minotaur. That's his play. It's got to be the Minotaur.
Dirty Diana is doing his job, at least.
Oh no! Sidestep. Now then, does he risk? Would you go into the? Would you go next to the Minotaur? You got to, won't you? You've got to go next to the Minotaur here.
I think I would
now
make the
then.
bridge to Wilhelm Chaney, and then I would try to go for the run. Go for it.
No, he's going to try and take out Diana. That might have been a sly move from Serious Jest. Here we go. Let's see what happens. And oh no, no. He wanted her dead, but he don't do it. So it's a 3+ dodge followed by a 2+ go for it with a reroll. Can't.
Yeah. No, with the
Then
block.
that could he not? He could blitz with Big Guy out.
He might.
Yes. He's got a Beastman Towley. And then again he could go there, wouldn't he? Yeah. Oh dear. And you see the thing
put
is,
the player into the tackle, the white tackle position, so he can have 2 dice, I think.
yeah, the thing is that White's got guard as well, so there's no point in even putting someone on because it won't make any difference. I think the best thing to do is probably the best thing to do is just go for the dot. Have we actually used the blitz?
I would use. No, he hasn't used. I would
Right,
use
so
the blitz.
with the ball carrier, would you blitz with the ball carrier?
No, with the ball carrier because he would be losing one step forward to the touch zone.
Yeah, but I know, but it's still two pluses, isn't it? But I can't see how he's going to get a 2 dice any other way.
I think that if he
But then
puts
again,
the player
obviously he's got wrestle.
in the tackle position of this white, then he got the. Oh, so he's going with a dodge.
Yeah, I mean that was the thing. It was either you blitz with the ball carrier, but like you've correctly said, he would lose a space, but he'd still be able to score, or he goes for a 3+ dodge with a reroll.
There wasn't any chance he could have 2 dice on Wilhelm Chaney.
Oh, of course, because he's strength 4, isn't he? My bad. Yeah, he's strength 4. I keep forgetting about that. There's me thinking it's strength 3. I can't think. Well, here we go. He's done it. Just to go for it. And there we go. All that commotion for just that. No problem. That's massive. That puts Serious Jest as favourite now, I would say. Because he gets the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
So none of this playing the underdog now.
But we don't have to forget that Necromantic can score within 1 or 2 turns.
Absolutely. I mean, I think in my game, I mean, obviously I received the ball when I was losing 1-0 half time, and the Wood Elves we had to kick the Wood Elves second half, and everyone was thinking, oh, that's over, that's gone. And obviously we took them all the way to overtime. So we know it's not over yet, but I think the momentum has shifted big time. He's lost his weight as well, what's not going to help. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm sure Jess will be extremely happy now. I think the key turning point in that game was that zombie what got a turnover quite early on.
Absolutely. I wouldn't have played that 1 dice, but it's easy to say it now when it has happened.
It is. Hindsight is a wonderful thing, isn't it? But right then, shall we do this wrap before it starts second half? I think we better do this wrap. I'll try and do this wrap. Here we go. It's about his Minotaur anyway. Serious Jest Minotaur is such a beast. He kills for thrills, but more importantly, he pays the bills. He starts killing, the fans start chanting. He stands 6'9", and his nickname is Caroline. You know him as Saddam Hussein, and he is such a pain. He has a pair of clothes and wears his wife's drawers, but all you need to know is he is the beast from the east. Peace. There you go. Boom.
Uh-oh.
Now, if this Minotaur gets going now, I'm taking full credit.
Uh-oh. Literally, his
Uh-oh.
panties are in a bunch.
Absolutely. That's
You know what?
that's how we roll.
I would give the MVP to Bernie. None of the players deserve it. Just Bernie.
That's how we roll when we co-announce. That's it. That's how we roll. But yeah, absolutely. This Minotaur now, he's going to go on a rampage. He's going to do it. There you go. It wasn't so bad. We didn't measure it too bad.
Yeah.
And we still got 6 people following, so they haven't gone to 0 yet. So it wasn't such bad.
For a Friday night, it's not bad.
It's not bad. Not bad at all. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Nice weather. I wanted snow. That's something I mentioned in our chat as well. I wanted snow today. I got the riot. I got the riot. What I wanted, but I just haven't had the snow yet. But still putting it down.
So, for you, Bernie, it is a boring match, or it is being exciting for you?
I think it needs a bit more killing.
Yeah, I thought about it.
I've been impressed with Diana. Saddam Hussein's been a big letdown, but he's had his rap, so I expect him to kill some stuff now. Towley's been Towley to me, unless I've completely missed it, and I apologise if I have, but Towley to me, Towley might as well not be even on the pitch. I don't know what he's doing. I think he should just go and get me a bud or something. I think he should just get off the pitch now, go and get us a bud, because that's all he's good for. He's done nothing, so he needs to go up. He needs to go up and start doing his stuff. Stop being a sheep and be a man goat, a horny goat. Get it done.
Maybe he has had some personal problems there.
I think he has.
If I was the coach, I would change him.
Yeah,
But there are no replacements.
The black goat of the family. The black goat of the family, obviously. Yeah. Diane's been impressive. I've been quite happy with William Chainley. I think the interesting thing as well is, obviously, if we look at the 2 flesh golems, he's actually pulled them back an extra square now, hasn't he? So he's learned his mistake from what we humble coaches think is a mistake. So we'll see how it pans out. He's still gone for that scattered defense. What's fine. It just depends how Jest plays this now. What would you do if you're the case player? Would you just want to score and just back your defense, or would you just want to stall until 10, 15
I was
10,
serious. I would try to score and then defend. I think that scoring is not that easy as anything can think, and I think that if he just got the 2-1, then he can play defense and be calm, because he knows at least he has the overtime. But that would be my point.
Yeah, I mean, I think because obviously all 16 coaches, or obviously we'll go to these 2 coaches. They're both very good coaches, so you don't want to rely on a bad bit of luck while you're stalling, and then if he gets the ball and it's momentum. I would rather look at the point of view, I'll score. Worst case scenario, you're taking me to overtime.
Yeah.
I would rather do that, I think, than, because we've got no elves here. If it was elves, I could understand. Or Skaven, some really fast team. I know Necromancers have got the werewolves and they've got the ghouls, but they're not as good as wood elves for 110 scoring.
But anyway, if they score in the next turn, then you also have 4 turns that you attack. And
yeah, absolutely. I mean, who now? Obviously, we're both out of the competition. Who are you backing to actually win the cup?
Well, I think that I was really surprised by the performance made by Mojonova.
Yeah, 2-0 down and came back, didn't he?
Yes,
and he did score in overtime as well. He didn't forget to not score, so full
quite a comeback. And
yeah, that was. I was surprised at that because he didn't have much tackle, and obviously Resno rules you was a fantastic coach, and I just thought it was a foregone conclusion. I really did. I thought Mojinova's a fantastic coach, but he's got no tackle. How on earth is he going to think? And then obviously when he was 2-0 down, I just didn't give him a chance. But, you know, he pulled out the bag fantastically.
Yeah.
And obviously they would have had a chance on a 1-10, didn't they? And they failed. Or could have won the game. So it's them small margins, isn't it? When you get to this sort of level with all these coaches, it's just small margins what win the games, isn't it?
Yes.
You just hope you're on the right side of it.
I think games are decided by details, so it's tough to say who will win the competition.
Yeah.
And anyway, all the coaches are very good at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got some looking at the league table now, a lot of it can change, but we've got some really good coaches who obviously haven't been in it this season. I think someone called it Tripulis from the ML. He's won 10. Duran, another good coach as well. He's doing well. So there's two off the top of my head already. And then obviously you've got all the old stagers and the ones who'll be coming back. Fant Fox as well. His Necros are doing really well.
I think. Yes, you mean the second champion ladder?
Yeah, so the second champion ladder, yeah. So,
yeah.
I think there's a lot more teams in this second season. I think that's got a lot to do with obviously the way they marketed the first season. It's on Twitch. We're trying to get as many. I think we've actually commented on every game.
Yeah.
So it's all out there.
First season maybe. It lacked more contenders, but now I'm watching a lot more. I'm seeing a lot more contenders that want to make the run to the playoffs.
Yeah, there's a lot of different coaches now, and they're all really good quality as well. Yeah. So it's definitely...
I think it's really good for the competition for everybody. It's perfect to have more competitors, more players, more good players.
I think you played that guy, the Undead team. I think it's about second or third. The coach's name is Shaggoth.
I think so, but I don't remember him. The style he played.
I played a few games. Well, actually, because I'm in England, it was early this morning, and I got a few people just come. Is it what? Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Sorry, this Shaggoth guy, I'll just see what happens here. The Minotaur has injured William Cheney. That is massive. William Cheney is out. And he misses the next game. Will he regen? No, another one wants to regen. Crikey, what's up with these necromancers? That's not good at all. It's not, is it? It's
well, that's not tough for Afro if he gets to the next round. William China wouldn't play anyway, so that's not.
Well, he's a star player, so I think for this game that is massive. And I'd like to say, without taking much credit, it was Saddam Hussein after having his rap has just killed the crap out of that wolf. So
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, the thing I was saying about this Shaggoth guy, or I think he's called Shaggoth or Shaggoth.
Shagrath or something like that.
Shagrath or something, yeah. I can't remember off the top of my head. I played a few games and it was like getting knocked, and it was conceding to me, so I thought, it's all 3 o'clock in the morning. Me being an idiot, you know what, I'll just roll, see if I get a game in 5 minutes, and what happened, I ended up playing him. I was like, I don't believe it. Oh, God. I do it all the time. But it was a 2-2 draw. So, he didn't beat me, so I kept my undefeated record, so that was good. But sometimes you just play one game too many, and that's what you hurt you.
Yeah, I think that when Nafal doesn't smile at you, you have to try at least go for the draw. And if you get it, that's like a win for me. It's I got a draw with a game that I had a lot of difficulties. So
you
can be happy.
Is there any coach when you're spinning? Is there any coach you fear not to go against? Is there somebody going, oh, I don't want to play him, or is there a certain race you're thinking, oh, please don't be Chaos? I don't want to play Chaos, or.
Well, it's more when I start the game. I see how is the team that I'm going to face, and then I say, oh, this team I'm going to suffer a lot or no. But
Yeah.
yeah, there are a lot of good managers, and I know who are the good managers, and
Yeah.
I always try to avoid them, and it's not always possible.
Yeah, I mean, Duran seems, I mean, I don't know if he's in chat, but he seems to get some nice games. Um,
Yeah,
I think he's some of, I mean, respect to him, and he's undefeated, but if you look at a lot of teams he's played, there's
yeah,
not
he's a good
many
player.
big, yeah, he's a good player, and he's got
And
great twitch and everything.
I played against his orc piles and the last
Oh,
Champions Battle,
yeah,
and they
yeah,
destroyed my North team.
oh, yeah,
It was
absolutely.
awful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in his bad books. I stamped on his witch elf. But the thing is, I mean, I don't know if he's in chat now, but I'll tell you why I did that. I'm not a big. I fouled him in 10-16. I actually killed his witch elf, that fouling, but he had an apox, so it survived. The reason I did that was I always remember people who fouled me on 10-16 or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and he was running a game on his Twitch channel, but he'd left his mic on so I could hear what he was saying, and he was my coach's instruction against his undead team. And
Yeah.
he said, "Oh yeah, well played. I'm conceding," sort of thing. But before he conceded, he used his lightning bolt on my main player to try and kill him, even though he was going to concede. So I took a
Uh,
big offence to that because I thought, well, if you're going to concede, why are you doing that? You're doing that just to be, just to kill my player. That's as bad as fouling on 10-16. So I remembered
uh,
that, and obviously when I next played him, I stamped on his witch elf and killed it. So
oh,
so apparently he wasn't very happy on his channel because I stamped on his
mhm.
witch elf. But I'm not a big foul on 10-16. I think it's usually poor taste unless you have a reason. I mean, do you foul 10-16 or are you one of those who just never does?
Uh, I think that's a crappy thing. I think that
Yeah,
when you are turn 16, you only get an opponent player to be injured, and if I can stamp for a good reason for me, I would do it. But do it just for, um, screw another player's team.
yeah, yeah.
I, it's not my style.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, it's very rare you'll ever see me do it. But I did take offence to that wizard blast on my start play because obviously it was a few games before. I think it was two. I think I played. It was the second to last game I played before, the knockouts. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, fair enough. If you want to concede, although it was only 10-3, I thought it was a bit poor, but I thought fair enough. And he said, well,
Uh-huh.
congratulations, but it was nice. But then to cheap shot my ball carrier with your wizard when you go in. So he just
Oh,
blapped him with his wizard. Luckily, it hit him, but it didn't injure him or nothing. And then he left straight after doing that. And I just thought, that's just as bad as a foul 16-10. And I was like,
uh,
right, next time I see you, if someone's there, I'm going to stamp him 10-16 and see how you'll like it. And obviously he didn't. Apparently he had a bit of a meltdown on his Twitch channel. So I don't think he likes me very much now, but hey.
well, so
Where'd it
let's
go?
focus on the game. We have a good pressure by Afrochef.
Ooh, I tell you what, Saddam Hussein has just injured another player. Saddam Hussein has come to the party in this second
My
second
God,
half. That's another one gone. Oh, that one regens though, so that's
really
good.
hard.
So it's got that one back. So it's
Well,
getting a bit messy,
and
isn't it? I mean, we're getting injuries all over the place.
Nico has done his job at least. Finally.
Look at that, Diana. Oh no, it's gonna be sad. No, this is serious trouble. This ain't good. He's
Yeah.
not been able to bring him down, and he had wrestle as well. Couldn't get it done. Now the
So
pressure is immense.
you would have made the blitz with the ball carrier, or you're okay with this play made by Sirius?
I think what it was is they had sidestep, so I think that was a major reason why. And the thing is as well is that Thrashnigot has wrestle, so it could have wrestled into the floor. But
Oh
you know
yeah.
what? He's just hit him. Oh, that's massive. If he injures there down there, but he doesn't, so Dana can come back and hit him. That's going to be a big play. See how that goes. No, I think he did it right. I think he did it right because obviously if the guy had got blocked both down, he would have wrestled, and then obviously the ball carrier could have gone away.
Yeah.
Um, So no, it was the right call. I would have done the same. It's just the dice just wasn't very good. But
Yeah.
it makes it good. Makes it good. Oh, there we go. Another one goes down. Right, this guy here. Who is this? This beastman right on the far side. Is it Stan E? I wonder if he'll be left alone. Surely not. Let's have a look. If he can, oh, that's a big thing. If he could have knocked that beastman down Towley, he could have maybe got his white down there, but he's not going to be able to now. I think that werewolf's going to have to do it by itself.
Yeah, no support here.
Oh, here we go. Here comes a goal. I stand corrected. Great play. Bubbles with movement 8 gets it done. Tell you what, this is, you know when you have them big moments in the game? This is a massive moment now.
Yeah. For sure.
Wow, here we go. It's one dice. Oh, and he gets it done. Where's the ball going to go? Oh, and he stuns him as well. Wow, this is a great chance. He's got to score. He's going to score, surely. Can he score?
Has he picked up the ball?
He has.
Okay.
And he scores. 2-1. Wow,
Oh.
Momentum shift.
So now the pressure is for Serious team.
It is. It is. Wow.
He did use a reroll as well. So
Yeah, but
both
he got the
teams have
touchdown.
3 rerolls still.
Let's have a look. We'll see. That is massive. Wow. I mean, what's how many tens he got left? 5 tens left. He's got 5 tens left. That's massive.
So
Wow.
now what would you bet on? Would you bet that Afro gets the win or Serious can draw this game?
I certainly wouldn't put Serious Jest out. But you know, I mean, this is it though. You see, every time. I mean, this is why Serious, bless him, he's trying to play the underdog because the underdogs have been doing well.
Yeah,
You know,
this
they've been doing really well.
an underdog competition so far.
I mean, the plus point is Saddam Hussein is getting it done. He's come big second half. Towley's got to come. Come on, Towley. You know, you've got to come big for Jess now.
Do something.
Because he's been poor. He's been poor.
Yeah, and I have a comment from Mojanova that says, "I'm top nurse, gasolemall, doing you proud." So I bet this means he's has done a good job with nurse. Yeah, so I'm proud, man. But you have to go to the playoffs. You can leave it there.
Yeah, I forgot to get your answer on there. Who are you thinking is going to win the Champions Cup now?
I think
I've stuck. I've gone ballsy. I've said Bretonians, and everyone's laughing at me. I want Bretonians. Everybody's laughing. Even Sam's laughing.
Bretonians.
I hate Bretonians.
Bretonians.
I can't stand Bretonians. I think you know that they're really hard to use, but Sam knows how to use them, and you know we're having so many shocks. I mean, I don't mean that disrespectful, but you know some of these teams that have got all the big players, where you think, oh, they're going to get through, and they haven't, because the other coaches just got it done. But these Bretonians, he knows how to do them. I mean, he got a bit fortunate against yourself. You both put on a good show, but he just knows how to play them.
I can tell you that because I faced him in the first round.
You did.
And I can tell you that he made no mistake. No mistake. That was.
He didn't.
A hell of a game by Sam.
I mean, I think I got a draw against him when I played him with my dwarfs. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He either plays no mistakes or very, very few. And if he doesn't get the unlucky dice rolls, he's almost unbeatable. And that's basically why I went for him. I mean, anybody else, I would never, ever have said Bretonians. But he just knows how his team works. He's got a team the way he likes it. And the big thing for him is he didn't get any injuries, where a few of the other teams have took some beatings and took some bad injuries. I mean, even if Serious Jest did get through today, at the moment it's uphill, but he's already lost a case warrior for next game anyway, even if he did get through. So other teams have lost players, Bretonians haven't. So that's a big bonus as well, I think.
In my opinion, I see that the three strength teams, the more strong, fearful, would be the Mojo Nova team, the FanFox team, and also the Orcs. I think that those three teams are very, very hard, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Demented, who I played against, very good coach. The only thing with Demented, I feel, and what I was trying to get him to do, is sucker him in, because he's very aggressive. He plays like I do with Skaven. We don't really care about getting hit. And obviously, first half, I was hitting and one breaking his arm. The second half, I just minced it. And sometimes, you know, and like, he's such an aggressive player. I left the side. I was like goading him to come. He didn't have to come. He could have just stayed at the back, but I just knew the way he plays. He couldn't resist it. So, you know, he's a brilliant coach. And I was tossing and turning between him and the Bretonians, because I thought both of them were very, very good. I like Mojo as well now he's got past them elves. I just worry about having a lack of tackle.
Yeah.
But that's my only negative. But I thought it'd be hilarious if it was Mojo, Nova and Sam in the final. I think Mojo Nova will be very, very nervous if that happens. After laughing that prediction off.
Do they have a particular rivalry?
No, what it was is I basically claimed that the Bretonians would win, and he just laughed. I mean, to be fair, I did Sam, but he laughed,
So that
and I
was
said,
humiliating.
yeah, and I said, wouldn't it be funny if Mojo Nova, because he's in the other half of the draw, wouldn't it be funny if Mojo Nova ended up playing Sam in the final, and Mojo's like, nah, that's not going to happen. But if it did, oh dear. So it'd be fun. I think Demented will have a big say. To be fair, he's a very good coach. They all are. It'd be interesting to see who wins this one though. He's sort of going down that flank again, isn't he? Serious Jest likes that flank.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to see what he does. And I think he's a man down as well. I think. Am I right in saying the Necros have got an extra player? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So Mojo is telling us that he and Sam are the co-founders of Blood and Tears Perpetual.
Yeah. Big league, really good league that. And they've worked hard on that. Yeah, it's a good league. And they're both top blokes as well. I mean, I think that's so important when you have people like them who are just so funny and you have such a good time. I mean, when I used to play Blood Bowl when it first came out, there was a lot of like really hardcore, like, oh, I've got to win at all costs, and you know, really kicking off and having meltdowns. You know, I mean, but then my PS4 went boom, as it does, and then I was away from Blood Bowl for about 4 months, and I've come back, and it's just been fantastic. You know, the leagues, Blood and Tears, MML, the other big league.
Excuse me, Dirty Diana is on the floor. So
oh dear.
That puts the Cows team in a good position. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, yes, all right, and we have now just lost the other white, KO'd. Wow. Yeah. This game's changing again. This game is changing.
I think we're going maybe to overtime, as you wanted.
Yeah, I wanted overtime, didn't I? I wanted it. I'm not going to get the correct score though, because I did say 2-1 in overtime. So, but yes, I'll take overtime and maybe penalties. Who knows? I don't think he'll go to penalties.
Would be a lot of fun.
I don't think he'll go to penalties. I think he'll go to overtime though.
Well, if we go to overtime,
I think both these teams know
to play
score.
the overtime.
So I can't really see it going the full distance. I really can't, unless someone wants to score on 25 like me. That's the only way I can see it going to penalty.
So you think now that
another injury.
Is more prepared for overtime?
At the moment, I think that's a big regen. That I think the Chaos are getting it done. They're actually winning the battle of attrition at the moment. Was surprising because you'd think with the regen the Necros would. And they've just lost a few there. I mean, obviously that zombie will come back, but they've got 2 knockouts, haven't they? What they've got a zombie, and he needs that white back. He definitely needs that white back.
Yeah.
But this is looking good. This is looking good now for Serious. He's just got to not mess this up now. There's a goal standing in his way. I'm sure he'll stamp on that, or just knock it out of the way. He's just got to be a bit. He just want to go too overconfident here. Everything's going well. He just can't leave himself open for a blitz attack somewhere.
I couldn't have predicted this. I thought that at first Sirius could have scored, but now he's the other way around.
Dayan. Here we go, Dayan is getting stamped on, and that's the right call. It's worth the risk. Yeah. And it's just a stun. It was a good call, though. It was well worth the risk.
Well, yes, I will go the same. That's when a stamp is
needed. Absolutely, well, that's when you stamp.
Yeah.
This is getting close now. This is getting... I mean, that goal is just annoying.
Now, would you go forward with the ball, or will you stay in that position?
I'd stay there for now. There for now. I've got... What have I got? I have three turns. So obviously I want to move up next turn. It'll be interesting to see what Afro does, but he hasn't got many pieces. What can do much? That's a problem.
Out of options.
Saddam Hussein, I tell you, he's been the man. He's been the man. I'll be expecting favours if Serious Jest comes and wins this.
Yeah, I think that he's the man now.
Absolutely, I think that rap inspired the Minotaur, definitely.
Tawali has been hidden all the game, but this big man has done a very good job.
Stunned him. Necro was done with injuring that Case Warrior then.
Oh, so he will try to bridge the ball? No, he can't bridge the ball.
No, he can't. I wonder if he'll go for a sad cage. Do you think that might be a bit too risky, or would you? I think I'd be tempted for a sad cage.
I would do the maybe yes sad cage, but
what's this? This is a blitz on the ball carrier, is it?
Oh, with the golem?
Yeah. Oh, has he just blitzed that?
No, he blitzed first. Now he's going to get closer to the ball. So a 4-strength guy is annoying there. With 10 feet.
But he's already done the blitz, hasn't he? Is what I'm saying. So, see, the problem is though, he's doing this. What's right, and I'd do it a lot. But the thing is, he's opening himself to get hit. But I suppose at this day in it, I mean, your arm are 9 anyway, aren't they? Where's Towley? What's he doing? He hasn't got my beer yet. There he is. He's hiding behind the ball carrier. He needs to do something. He needs to get round there, blitz that bad guy, that golem out, to help his team out. Towley needs to get it done. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree for sure.
Here comes the goal. He's blocking him. Oh, that's not good.
Has he fallen?
Yep. Bubbles is stunned. I'm forever blowing Bubbles, and not anymore. Obviously, Diana as well. I think that could be why he's gone so aggressive, though, because obviously Diana's getting stamped on. Right, here comes Towley. This is what we asked for.
And that was a 50%
Oh, no! He uses a reroll, and that he gets it done eventually, does Towley, but he doesn't injure him. That's another reroll gone. He's still got 2 left, though, so it's not too bad. We've just got to keep an eye on them, haven't we? We've got to keep an eye on them just in case it goes to overtime. So they don't get filled up.
He still has plenty of rerolls.
So now then, what we're going to do, he's probably going to go with a Case Warrior, or does he go with Saddam Hussein in the Minotaur? Is that too risky?
I would go forward now. I think that time is running out. And if
he's got that golem, hasn't he? He's got that golem. Does he try and get rid of that golem now? Or does he just move through? He can move through, can't he? There's a gap there for him to move him and Mr. Garrison through.
I think I would protect the ball some steps forward.
Yeah, but what are you going to do though? I mean, you cast. I mean, surely he's going to do a runner. He's got to do a potato. Potato!
Yeah. That's what we like.
Yeah, go. Run, bitch, run! That's what he should be doing. Here he goes. Let's see where he's going to go. Run, 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 run. They might not even seen you. Right, that Minotaur's got to come into play now. I would go with the Minotaur. I wouldn't go with Trey. I'd get the Minotaur to whack that golem, and then that frees up Trey. He's going to get 2 cracks at it. There we go. Center stage gets it done. Like the postman, he always delivers. And that now makes it a lot better. That's looking good all of a sudden.
I'm sorry if I can follow you. I'm watching it with a little bit of delay, but I will.
Right. Oh, sorry. So I'm basically telling you what's happening, aren't I?
No,
yeah.
I see Serious is moving his last Beastman with fall. Yeah, that was what I saw. No, he didn't stamp.
Are you watching it on Twitch or are you watching it on cable vision?
On Twitch. Right.
Twitch has got Twitch has got a delay. I've got both going now, and Twitch is about a bit behind.
Okay. I will have to learn how to do that.
Gasolemall, this is Serious Jest, real quick.
Go on.
If you're watching, are you watching Twitch on a computer?
I can barely hear you.
Yeah, he is. He is, Jest.
Oh, he's watching on a computer. So then go on your PlayStation and go to the main screen for Blood Bowl and look for Cabal Vision or Cabal TV.
Okay.
Go in Cabal TV and search for like the live matches, and this should be in there, and you can watch it on Cabal TV, and it's only like a 2-second delay or something like that. But if you watch it on Twitch, it's like a 20-second or 15-second delay or something.
Okay, now I'm on Cabal TV, but I can only see replays.
Yeah, no. It says if it says live in the top left corner, then they're live matches. You should be able to find this one on there.
Yeah, you just press the triangle to get you onto all the matches you did before, and then just click X, and then it'll load you in, and it'll load you into where we are now. And then obviously, you'll see exactly what I'm seeing at the same time. Because obviously on Twitch, I've got Twitch on as well, but that's like it says. That's so delayed. So I'm actually calling what's happening, and obviously you're not you don't see even in the 10-15 seconds.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm on the live screen.
Yeah. So
Cowboys. I will.
Yeah. Yeah. And then obviously when we're talking, then obviously you'll see it. You should see it within half a second between me and you. We'll see it at the same time. And then obviously as we broadcast it, then it'll go to Twitch. So. But yeah, as while you're doing that, the Necros, he's blitzed with his golem anyway, so that's been done. I can't see him stopping him, to be honest. This should be a walk-in. But what he's actually doing is he's trying to make him score early. It's going to be really interesting to see what Jest does, because what he's done is put zombies and everything on all the pieces apart from a case warrior. So you've got the ball carrier, baby, and you also have Trey, and that's it. So basically, here comes Dead Diana. Where's Dead Diana going? Oh no, that's crafty. So his predicament, it's 10-15. He can score, no problem. He can score, but it does give Afrochef 2 10s. The problem is if he doesn't score, he could get smashed. You've got to take the touchdown.
I would try to wait one more turn.
You can. I don't think you can. If it's me, oh,
yeah, absolutely. Get the touchdown. Yeah.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing now? Are you actually live now with me?
Yeah, now I have the game on screen and it's live, yes.
You've got a score, haven't you?
Yeah, now I have it with Cabal TV and it's much better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. I only put Twitch on so I can see what everyone's saying. But, yeah. What would you do, Mojo? Would you stall or would you score? What would you people do in the chat? Come on, someone speak to me. tell me, would you score or would you delay? I would score. What would you do? Would you score or delay?
I'm with you, Bernie.
Yeah,
I would score.
Yeah, and you know my hashtag it.
That's a
Yeah.
message for us.
Ooh. He does.
What is he saying? He says.
I have no idea.
Cows turn 15 can't score when they won. Will he just score or will he take blocks first?
Huh?
So he thinks that he has to score this turn anyway. He's
Oh
just
yeah.
asking if he has to block first. That is what he's doing.
Hang on a minute. My headphones have decided to play up on me. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
can hear you.
Right. Sorry. What did Fan Fox want to know? Sorry.
He put that if Sirius had to score or to block first. So that he agreed that he had to score this turn. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, I think he had to score, didn't he? Because
Yeah.
you know, I mean, Jess is a good coach. I'm pretty confident he can stop him in 2 turns. I mean, the thing is as well, what you got to think of if you're Afro Chef, you're going to be using your werewolf, and your werewolf could. Oh, that's big. Is White's back? That's good news for him. I think the thing is, if he gets aggressive with Diana, trying to get this winner, it puts her in big harm. And we already said he's trying to stamp on it already.
The key here, if that is that Afro will be able to score if the kickoff goes close to the midfield line, but if it goes to the back, I think that 2 turns is very little time to score.
I mean, if he's got the speed, obviously, with the 2 goals and the werewolf, but obviously one of them's going to have to get the ball. I think one of these goals that does have sure hands are what's very helpful. Yeah, so Rocky Robin at the furthest one, he's got
Rocky Robin
he's
has sure hands.
Yeah, I mean, how would you set your defense up here, knowing just?
Well, if I was serious, I would make the columns maybe, or leave 2 spaces between the players, and then put 1 or 2 defenders back, so you can follow the run.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing is, I mean, I do something very similar to what Serious does to start off with. I'm quite happy for them to go down the flanks. My only concern here is if they get a cage somewhere, I don't know. I think he's doing right, to be honest. He's saying, look, you can have either side, you just can't have the middle. And that, like we said, when obviously Serious was attacking, we were saying, no, if he goes down the side, it's a lot easier to defend. And Jess is showing his experience here. He's saying, look, you can go left, you can go right, no problem, but you are not coming down the middle. No way. That is a no-fly zone. So he's showing his experience here. He's Serious.
I think it's
would you go for it? Would you try and score? Would you risk it, or would you just go for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was Afro.
You have to try it. You have nothing to lose here.
Yeah.
If you score here, if you don't score, well, the 2-2 at the overtime is already yours. But if you can make it, then you have won a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is as well. I don't think any case have got kick, have they? None of these have got kick. Can't see him looking. No, so this kick's important. He can't make this kick go out. If this kick goes out, that's going to go straight to the werewolf. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised he's put the werewolf there. I would have thought he'd put him maybe 1 step forward, but I suppose it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to do the sub cage.
Yeah, that'd be a good call, actually, the side cage. Because again, there's not really any agility. I mean, the only problem probably the side cage is this Saddam Hussein's going to just actually sling one of them out. That's the only problem. Unless he gets wild animal, but he does a pro will help.
Well, but at this point, maybe you have to risk and make a risky play.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, Phantom Foxes, we've seen messages pop. Oh, blitz!
Oh,
Defense blitz! The problem we've got here is men are backing defense. Stay put, Jest. Stay put. Do not fall for this, Jest.
Yes.
This is a Trojan horse. His setup is no good to go on defense blitz.
So, would you try to blitz that Dirty Diana? No.
The only thing you could do is, like you've said, is try and blitz Dirty Diana. That's the only thing I would do.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, look where that ball is.
The overtime.
That ball is going straight down that goal's throat. Yeah. I wouldn't make a play or try and get this ball. I would still play defense, but I would probably, I don't know. I would think you would shut down. See, I'm looking at it from Afro Chef's thing, so I'd be cutting down the right flank. What would be Jest's left flank? I'd bring a few of his men across to take out Dana. But don't forget, he's got this goal here. I mean, this is his speed to goal. As much as you want to get rid of Diana, there is this as well. I would probably go. Oh God, you go Column. I think usually split, but I think this is giving just too many headaches. I would have made it more trickier.
FanFox says, doesn't look like Chaos can take advantage of this situation, this extra turn.
I don't think they can. Me personally. I think what you said is get rid of. Yeah. Sorry, I think you're right.
The Beastmans to wrap the wolf. I think I would do that.
Yeah. I'd blitz the werewolf or the ghoul. One of them's got to go.
With who? You don't have anyone to blitz.
Oh well, I thought he's still go at the back.
Oh
Here
yes.
He comes. Here he comes. Now, which one did he go for? I think we're in for Bubbles. Yeah. See, Bubbles is quick as well, so I get that. Pushes Bubbles back that way, and then obviously he can still cover the wolf.
Yeah, that is smart. Staying in front of the wolf.
Yeah, absolutely. He's still got, three beastmen back. Does he use his Minotaur? I don't think he moves his Minotaur, does he?
He just has 2 players left to move.
Yeah, he's got a Minotaur and he has his...
And Towley, the disappeared player.
Yeah, the Towley. He still need that beer off him. The only worry I've got here is he's flanked a lot to his left, obviously Afro's right.
If I was Afro, I would hit the Beastman on the right of the golem, and then I would split with the direwolf. Maybe
I would if I'm Afro, I'm going left. He's gone far right. He's gone after the well because he's got this goal here who's been pushed here. I mean, that is a fast goal. He could go. I mean, these zombies. He could tie up all these players, just about, and then go down the left. And there's not going to be much what's going to be able to stop him apart from this guy at the back.
But to go to the left, then I think that they will not be in a position to score at the end of the turn.
They would, yeah.
I think he has to go right.
Which side are you looking at it from? I'm looking at it from Afro Chefs.
Yeah,
me too. Yeah, I would go left. I wouldn't go right. Yeah,
but
definitely
with the Direwolf, he can go through the mine, or you think? Oh no, he has to dodge. That's tough.
Yeah, I think, and the thing is, as well, if you go left with the goal, then even if you do lose the ball, it's in a lot safer position. If you go down the right where all the beastmen are, and you lose the ball, you're in a world of pain.
Yeah. What?
That's just... Oh, there we go. That's a knockout.
So, yes. Stan is out of the game momentarily.
I would go left. But you haven't picked the ball up yet, so you need to pick the ball up first, I suppose.
Would you blitz with the Direwolf, or would you blitz with the Necro? Or you wouldn't blitz? You wouldn't blitz?
No, I don't know. If you're only going to get one dice out with Dirty Diner yet, I would keep him there. I would pick the ball up. And then obviously I've been looking to pass to do the goal. He's doing exactly what I would have done, going down left. That is a smart move. Get him into position.
Yeah, it's smart to give you some options. So
Yeah, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got to go for it. He's done it. He's now in scoring position.
and he's going to blitz now with Direwolf there to the end, I think.
No, I'd pick the ball up now. I'd pick the ball up.
First.
And then I'd go down the left. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because what happens if obviously Danny gets a skull? I mean,
But it's it's one school. Yeah, you're right.
it's true what you said though. There you go. There you go. And another one. Yeah, that's not smart.
Yeah. So you were right, Bernie.
Yeah, nah.
And now he's.
Just the thing is, the goal's got sure hands. That's what I liked about it. The goal's got sure hands and the 3+. If he fails
it has sure hands.
I mean, the thing if he fails it, that werewolf, Diana, is still stopping that beastman. So, apart from the only advantage you had there was trying to injure the beastman.
Yeah. We still have a chance to score if the goal passes the ball to the white and then to the Necro. It's a lot of things to do. But...
I mean, look, this other goal, he hasn't took this other goal down either, and this other goal can still score. So that. To me, that would have been the play. I mean, he still can do it, but it's a lot harder now. So he's got to pick the ball up, and then he's going to have to run up, then he's going to have to throw it now, where if he'd have picked that ball up first, it would have been close to giving it to the goal, and it would have just been a handoff, and he would have dodged it. But, it's like I said before, it's easy for us, because all we're doing is just looking at it. We don't have to worry about all the other pieces. It's a lot easier for us. It's not so easy when you're obviously in the game. It could be going to overtime,
And nerves can betray you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he was unlucky to get double skulls. Luckily for him, Dyna's still okay. The issue is, what does he do now? He's got to get someone else on.
I think Serious has to blitz the. I know, would put the beastman next to the white or yeah.
There you go. He's picked it up.
Yeah.
Picked it up. That's how we do it.
That's what wasn't expected.
Yeah. That's how we do it. That you see that was the thing. That's it with Serious Jest. That's it. Afro Chef's played a fantastic game, and he's made one big blunder, and that was trying it. Oh, there we go. Someone said takes another one out.
He's the man.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, this game has gone.
Yeah, he's doing the job.
The thing is though, good news. One thing I thought he had another turn after this Serious Jest. He hasn't, has he? This is his last turn. Wow. So that's okay. So I thought he had another turn after this. So Serious Jest can't score, can he? So, but now all of a sudden, I mean, it's a no-brainer. He's got to dodge with his white. Dodge with his white, blap that beastman. Hopefully, then the ball comes loose. The goal picks the ball up, then he throws it to his goal over there. There we go.
You have it there.
Oh, now that you, I don't know. I wouldn't use a reroll. You've got to keep that reroll for overtime. I think that is a smart play.
Smart, yes, for sure.
Because even if you re-rolled it and you got the ball, it was still a tough ask.
Yeah, I think that's a good decision by Afro.
Yeah, absolutely. Get it to overtime. You've got to re-roll because everybody knows. I mean, I don't know about you, but soon as you've got no re-rolls, you play the game completely different. These 2+ dodges and all that, we would think, no problem. All of a sudden, you're like, oh god. If I fail it, that's it, my turn's over. So with him still having that one re-roll, that means he can play the game as normal. So that was the right call.
You play 8 turns without re-rolls. That's very tough.
Yeah. Especially when it's really it's a knockout football as well, isn't it? It's all real hot pressure. I just had a feeling he was going to go to overtime.
We're going to overtime.
Yeah, 10-25, Jess. 10-25, baby.
That's not good. There's a delay. Oh, wait, okay. So the coin flip's happening. Guys, by the way, the stream says the stream is from my point of view, so you may want to. All right, so everybody can see. I'm clicking receive the ball. Please work. Yes. All right. So the glitch didn't kick in. There is a glitch that was scaring us before. But I heard that if you skip past, what we've been told is if you skip, what causes that glitch to go is you have to skip past those the knockout scenes in overtime.
Right.
So I should have been really happy that my guys were all getting up, but instead I was just praying like, please don't mess up the coin toss. Please don't mess up the coin toss. Yeah. So the stream, I'm sorry, the chat is saying in Twitch that since the stream is from my point of view, you may want to consider switching to my point of view, just so they can reflect what they're seeing. All right, I'm out. Okay, now I'm feeling the nerves. I'll talk to you guys after the match.
10:25, baby. Yeah. Okay. So I've switched to.
It's been an entertaining match. Serious,
I've switched it like he has on his. Yeah, my bad. That was my bad. That. So yeah, I've got my view set the same as the Twitch one now. So I'm now looking from Serious Jest's point of view. But yeah, big thing for Serious to get the coin toss. Now then, one thing I've noticed, I don't know if you've noticed, is that Afrochef's gone to a different defense package.
Yeah, he will try. He has to play defense, and it's tough against a team that can move a lot, but he just has to care about the wolf and the white, I think, or also the goose.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's 10 aside now, aren't we? We're on 10, 6, 7, 8, 10. 6, yeah, 10 aside. So it's all even Stevens.
Yeah.
So obviously Jester will start as favourite because it's obviously he's got the ball. But I agree, Mojo Nova. It's BBC time. BernieBuffon conundrum. Do we score or do we stall? Yeah, we stall. Stalling, not scoring. Let's go to penalties.
Also, Chef gets the ball in the air.
Oh wow, that's a nice start. Not good for Afro though.
You skip that potential reroll. So here's the man. This man is doing the game. No, I was referring to Saddam Hussein.
I've just sent my servant to go and get me another Coke since we're going into overtime.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Since Towley's not getting me a drink. Oh, there we go. Knockout. The momentum has shifted, and that's Bubbles. He's gone.
We don't have Bubbles, at least until team scores or the overtime is over.
Yeah, Towley coming to the pie at last. Good to see Towley doing something. He's just knocked that guy out. So big time for big players.
It has disappointed all of us.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
we expected death and blood, and what? This is being born without the blood.
I know. I mean, it's saying that. I mean, there's how many injuries we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4 injuries, and there's and then 2 over here.
That's low, very low.
Yeah, but it's not your normal case team. He hasn't got much claw on there, has he? He's got one player with claw. He's tried to do him a bit different, I think. And I think he said this team's a bit underdeveloped. But like I said, he's done really well because they're undefeated. So usually you'd think, load the claw, and he hasn't. So
that's very. It's not very typical, but he shows he's a good coach. Serious when he managed to play with this team without claw. That would be the easy thing to do with the Cows team.
Yeah. And my son, Mighty Chaz 007, who's in season 2, I think is about what position you, Chazza? You don't know what coach you? Well, 12th, aren't you? He's the highest case team at the moment, aren't you? So he's doing pretty well, and he's now getting to the stage where he wants loads of claw and starts to kill people now. So, but he's gone a bit different. He's gone for the extra arm and stuff like that because obviously it makes you pick a ball on a 2+. Plus you got +1 for interception and various other things in catching. what I think's really good. I think extra armor is probably one of the best things to get, and I've noticed a few case coaches getting it early. I think it's a good thing, but
and you get that agility point. That is a good skill to put in your play.
Yeah. The next team, I mean, I haven't bought Norse yet because of like armor 7, but I think I might. I mean, obviously I won't play him in the champion ladder, but I might give him a go. So we'll have to see, because like they're quite cheap as well, aren't they? Adalaman's like 50,000 or something like that. Or no, Slamming about 50,000, I think. You get to follow with them as well.
So we have the cage built here in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I mean, what can he do? What would you do if you're Afro Chef? What would you do? He's lost a player through knockout. He's got a player stunned. He's got 2 roadblocks. In the 2 golems. Still got his werewolf, Diana. He's got a white.
I would try to put a golem in the middle of the cage just to
be risky that,
just annoy a little bit, and then try to defend on.
You know what I would do? Do you know what I would do? I've just thought of a really crazy plan. I would get the golem, I would blitz that case warrior, and I'd get him in there because he's got stand firm. So if they don't knock him down, he's going to just stand there. And I think
he's done.
Yeah, he's done it. Fantastic.
Done it. That's what I meant.
Exactly what I would have done. Yeah, I think that's the smart move.
Thing. Yeah.
Absolutely, because he cannot just stand back and let him just waltz this cage up. That is a top player from Afro Chef there.
Would you hit that warrior next to the golem? I think I would.
Yeah, absolutely. There he goes. His white. Yeah, he's just getting. Thing is, you could put Diana in there, and he'll get. I mean, he'll get 2 dice or less. You get 2 dice, but then the problem is if
the goal is with one go for it can go there.
Yeah. But the thing is, as soon as you go all the way to one side, the problem you've got then is it could quite easily switch it the other way. Or it could just hand off to the guy behind him on a 3+. Baby. So if you overcommit one way, then he's going to get you the other way. At the moment, he's got just the 1 goal back there. He's got to keep that. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. That's fine. His werewolf's patrolling as well. But yeah, I think that pointy claw, that zombie, you take a free shot at that case warrior, don't you?
Yeah, I think I would.
I think you would. Because then that means that's 1 less block you. Oh, where's he going? Whoa!
Oh.
Wow! I don't know if I agree with that.
No, I would. I
aggressive. I tell you what, that's left him open. Oh, I don't agree with that at all.
I don't know. Oof. And now he plays the red dices.
Oh yes, YOLO. Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that dirty down move at all.
Let's see what happens, but
yeah,
I wouldn't have done this.
It might be an ingenious move for my, but I think while that werewolf was out the back, playing as a safety, I wouldn't have been too worried that if he started doing some of this freaky dicky stuff, handing off and all that, you know you've got that back. Now you rely on your goal at the back to deal with it, because that white, he's sort of there, I guess, but I mean, Rocky Robin is not there, Diana.
No, for sure.
And the problem is now, obviously, it can hit the werewolf. That's the thing. You parked him right next to a beastman, so it could use his nice case warrior, roll him round. Oh no, he's gone the other way. He's gone next to the.
I think I would hit the direwolf for sure.
You can tell I play watch Game of Thrones. Werewolf. Sorry, the werewolf. Yeah. Oh, this guy, this golem's doing a good job. He's just holding them all there. He's holding every single one of them. Should have hit him with Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, that's the key. he has
I
been
think
the
I
key.
would. He hasn't used a blitz, has he? I would blitz that werewolf with either
Yeah,
a beastman or something,
with
or
Saddam
even with
Hussein.
Saddam. Yeah, because if he gets the werewolf off, then it can sort of. I'd feel a lot better if that werewolf was on his backside, but he's going to go
Uh,
for the goal. Yeah, I can see why he did that. See
Dutch,
what he does. He had
and
dodged,
now
but
yes,
now he's going down.
he has beaten the goal
Yeah.
with the yellow dice.
Luckily the goal is saved. Now then, the thing is now this is where we didn't like the Dirty Diana move, did we? Because all of a sudden now gaps are appearing.
Yeah.
Luckily that zombie sort of and that other zombie on the floor really does help Afro Chef here. So if he goes down the middle, he's going to be doing a few dodges. It's better to switch this probably right.
But now Serious has to think where to move the ball carrier. Would you move in the middle or on the right side?
I would move him up one to the right. I would probably put him one to the right.
Okay.
You know,
So
like
to
next to
avoid
the case warrior.
the
So he
bleed,
would be
yeah.
next to Big Gale. I'll put him next to Big Gale because obviously.
We agree
Yes.
on we would hit the wolf. We agree on that.
Yeah, absolutely. I would probably bring Baby across and park him up there so you get 2 dice with Stan.
Yeah.
I'd even take them both down at this thing. I think that's what I would do.
Yeah, and with that, the turn would be ended, and
Yeah, I mean he's got
but
44
you
seconds. He's probably thinking now what to do.
yeah.
I mean, if you took that golem down, you'd feel a lot better by switching it.
It seems that
Bringing
Sirius
his-
wants to move forward with the Beastman.
Yeah,
Going to move to the right. But the
yeah,
key
that's
move.
what I would do. Let's see. Yep, he's gonna go this way. He's
Yeah.
gonna do a runner. Yeah.
Yeah. That
See,
is
now
bad,
if Dirty Diner was back there now, that would never have happened.
Fanfox is suggesting something. He says, Cavs cage mid-pitch, Necro tries to flood the cage, Wolf pushes high up the pitch, aggressive defense. Well,
Yeah.
that's a lot of things to do.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you're gonna have to get your golem up so he'll hold a few of them in place. But problem is a lot of these pieces are now held up. He's got 2 options. He either blitzes with Rocky Robin.
Yeah, with 1 dice blitz, not beat,
Yeah.
blitz. Would you try to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
should go-
think it's the only option.
Yeah, I mean, I would get that zombie up, that human nature zombie with a guard.
Yeah.
And then I'd hit the pointed claw. I'd use him to take out that beastman fishing door. Yeah, you know one next to the white, that beastman. So take it out. So that'll free the white up, so you can flick him all the way across.
I
Then he's got
agree.
to somehow do something with Dead Die. Dead Die's in a really bad place.
Yeah, I agree for sure. If he can manage to free the white, then he can stop the ball carrier.
He needs to free that white first. Has to
Yeah.
free that white.
Absolutely. And try to run with Dirty Diana back.
Sad to say.
I think that are the 3 moves he has to do. First, blitz to the ball carrier, 1 dice. Free the white. Yeah.
I would free the white before blitz the ball carrier.
Yeah. And
Oh,
yes,
whoa, here we go.
with the dodge, I would have done it too.
Yeah. I always fail a lot of 3+. Like, oh, this is interesting.
Oh, he's not blitzing the ball.
He's going to go with the golem instead. That's fine.
What?
That's not a problem. Because then I suppose what he does then, he can even try and dodge with his zombie if he needs to. But that does free up, obviously, what we were saying, wasn't it? You need to free up his undead. Now he needs to get Rocky Robin. Do a nice little dodge with Rocky Robin.
Yeah. To stand up the zombie first, and then
The thing is, they might try and dodge with that zombie. That's the thing. If you're going to try and dodge with a zombie, then you've got to try and dodge with the ghoul first.
Yeah, he stands up with human nature.
So he's holding him there. So it's just a ghoul needs doing now. There we go.
He has done it.
I think that goal needs to be one across though.
Would you put the goal next to the ball carrier, or would you?
No. I just bring him one across. I'd bring him one across. That's what I would do. Nope, it's gonna go the other way. I don't. See, the thing is, by doing that, what it could do if you get rid of that golem is it could side cage up. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But if he puts his goal one across to the right, then he'd have to blitz it out the way and make it. Well, it'd make it a bit more awkward. I also might have. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, obviously, he's got Saddam Hussein there as well, who could really mess some stuff up.
That's the key.
I mean, he could. I mean, he could technically. Oh, there we go. There goes Beat It. He's going down. I mean, what he could do. Oh, Beat It is out for the next turn. That is massive. What he could do, he could use his Minotaur, blitz the goal, push him up, and then he'll tie up the white as well.
Yeah.
Where if he blitzes the undead blitzer, then the goal can dodge out the way. It's a lot harder for the it'd be a lot harder for the white to dodge away because he hasn't got the free reroll. But at least Dirty Diana is actually free and you can pounce on them.
Yes, of course. His 8th move is tough. Is tough for the costume.
I mean, when we did the preview, we did say, I mean, with Afro Chef, a lot of revolves around Dirty Diana, and she's probably been the best player on the pitch again. Saddam Hussein's had a good second half, but I think Dirty Diana has really done well. And I think if they're gonna stop them from scoring, I think Dirty Diana will have a say in this.
Yeah.
Be interested if he does what he does with his Minotaur. If he does anything
it's
with
now a game for the great players. So it's the Minotaur and the Wolf who will decide this game, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you could even move the Minotaur one up because he's got Pro as well. So two rolls of 4+, and just make it awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mojo's saying he may be worried about the mana surf, maybe. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. I didn't even see that. Yeah, so if he'd have moved the goal one across, then obviously the Minotaur could have surfed him out. Yeah, fair call. Yeah. But the Minotaur's going to smack him anyway.
Oh.
And down he goes. Now he's going to get injured. That's the key here. If he breaks his armour, this is all trouble. And he does break his armour, and it is an injury! And Saddam Hussein has done it again. That wrapping has got him in the mood. Serious Jest, you owe me.
Man of the match.
Oh, it's ever since we did that rap, mate. Since we did that rap, he's come on. I think he's done about 3 injuries now.
Yeah, and now he's got 55 points, so he has.
Wow. This isn't looking good now. Here. This is not looking good for the Necros now. They're just losing too many key pieces. He's down to two main ones.
Yes. So that's a smart move from Serious to put the Beastman next to the Wolf.
Yeah. But this is it. I mean, this is why, obviously with this Chaos team, and this is why I quite like the Bretts as well. They just found a way to get it done. They found a way to win, even when things aren't going their way. They found a way to win, and as it looks at the moment, is they're just gonna get it done again. Obviously, missing the Chaos Warrior will be a bit of a blow, but it's still got Towley, and he's obviously got Saddam Hussein. So
what I like from Sirius is that he's showing us that you can play with Chaos another game other than just hitting players. And it's hard to see that when you face a Chaos team, you expect a lot of hits. The Chaos team just forgetting all the things about the ball, but no, Sirius is trying to move that. Not allowing the
he's got
to have the ball.
The problem now is he's in scoring range now. He is out now in scoring range.
Oh, with 1 or 2 go for it?
1 go for it.
No, it's 2, I think.
Is it? It's showing up on 1 on man. Yeah, it's definitely 1 because he's movement 7. This chef. He's not movement 6.
It's
movement 7.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Right. What he'll have to? Oh God, I don't know. What he'll have to probably do is dodge the white, blitz the beastman ahead, and then swing back, and that's all he can do. And then, now he's gonna have to choose that reroll. This is a game. He does it. Here comes the blitz. Takes him out. Boom. Oh, but he goes there. Oh, the zombie gets splattered.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd have gone there. But I suppose it's another roll he's going to do. Let's see what he's got through.
That now the game is over when Sirius scores. So I would score now.
Yeah.
And that would be over. Would
you not wait till 10:25?
Sorry?
Would you not wait till 10:25?
Oh, I would not.
Who's he going to blitz with? Here we go. Here comes the blitz.
Yeah, that's smart.
Doesn't need much. There we go. Boom. It's all going to go on the go for it.
And Towley? No.
Down he goes. Towley does it.
Yes,
he's come good. He's come good in the last... He's come good in overtime, really, is Towley. He hasn't done much since then, but you can never keep these good players down.
Yeah, but he hasn't
now
been...
Then. See, the thing is now is we're thinking, no, he'll go for it, but he don't really have to. He just took out the white. I don't think he do. I think he just maybe...
No?
Cage up.
But, I mean, if he scores, the match is over.
Yeah, but to go for it. Well, 1-1.
That's tough, man.
I don't know. He's only got one. He's only got Daddy and who can hit him.
Yeah, but
I've seen so many of these big games where go for it cost a team.
Yeah, but you have. That's the worst case scenario. Would be the double one.
Yeah, but then where does the ball go? Saying that, he's only got zombies up here, hasn't he? And he's two golems, so it's not like he's got anything good there. I think he'll stall a 10. I think that's the way Serious will play it.
Okay, so you would move
I mean,
a few steps forward? No, he has made it.
There we go, and he's done it.
We have the winner.
We have the winner. Wow.
Wow, that was entertaining, wasn't it?
So we got the overtime we wanted anyway. And the fan box just saying 8 from the end, 1 goal for it needed, yeah. But yeah, that was a fantastic game. Maybe we'll get some of the guys in very shortly.
I'm here.
Oh, he's here. Wow.
Congratulations.
Jeez, the first thing I want to thank you. The first thing I want to say is I told you so. Afro Chef is a really damn good coach, and everything he could do right, he did. Some key moments. I felt like the dice broke a lot for him early, and then they evened out for me later. So I don't think the dice were the biggest factor. I think, the biggest factor ended up being the coin flip. Dirty Diana is a monster. Everything you could be afraid of, she just did, and it's frustrating as an opposing coach to know that there's this dangerous player that, oh, well, just don't let him near your players. That's my target. That's the person I'm gonna take out, and then you can't take her out. Every time you hit her, she just keeps getting back up. And trust me, I wanted to hit her really bad, but that's the one on this team just causes problems. You hit her, she repositions herself with the sidestep, so she's another problem. And I don't have enough tackle on my team. That's obviously a problem. But what I did, I sacrificed things like tackle and claw and CPOM for speed, and speed kills. And you saw it today when people question. I've had some people DMing me and saying, 7 movement on Beastmen, isn't that bloat? That's not how a Chaos team plays. I'm like, nah, my Chaos teams, they pass, they hand off, they run.
We talked about that in the broadcast.
Yeah. Chaos are the Honda Civic of races in Blood Bowl. You can customize them any way you want, which is why I really like them. It's just, obviously the beginning with them is really tough. It's a tough road to hoe in the beginning, but if you can once you start getting to like that 1600 range, you start to really see them start to, go in whatever way you shape them. But you have to have your plan early and stick with it. And obviously, it really helps when you have a block and pro Minotaur, because he really made the difference.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, in the first half, Saddam Hussein wasn't very good. Then obviously we had the wrap. And then he goes on a killing spree.
You hyped him up. I have to give you props for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the BernieBuffon rap did it. He got hyped up.
That's it.
He was like, no turn 25, no turn 25.
Yeah, that was the MVP, man.
Bebe got it because of the touchdowns, but man, Saddam Hussein picked up 12 MVP.
Yeah.
And Bebe 11 right behind him because of the MVP. MVP.
Absolutely. Saddam Hussein was the man.
Yeah.
From my point of view, he got it done. I think basically the most disappointing thing I thought on your perspective is obviously losing the Case Warrior. So he'll be out next game, unfortunately.
Yeah,
so
that'll really hurt. I lost him all of this game, and then he's going to be gone next. And I'm like, that's kind of, with money in the bank, that makes you think about firing him. I know it's tough.
Skills did he have?
It makes you think.
What skills did that Case Warrior have?
Just block, I think. Oh, no, block and stand firm. Block and stand firm, I think, was that one. So that was real tough.
Yeah. Who do you play next?
I think it's Sam. If the so basically Nithios confirmed for us offline. So here's some inside information for those of you that are watching the broadcast. It's not a secret that developers are keeping. He just told those of us who asked him on a forum. I don't think they've officially ever put this out, but basically when you put somebody in a knockout tournament in Blood Bowl, right, or you start a knockout tournament, there's no way around shaping how the computer seeds everybody, right? Like it just randomly puts everybody in the brackets. But once your brackets are set, if you look at the schedule screen, right, and it shows, and I'll show you after we get out of this match thing, because I just want to keep the stats up for a little bit. But it functions like you can tell who you're going to play next, because like the first two at the top of the schedule play each other, like that first game, and the winner of that plays the winner of the next game. You know what I mean? That's how you can figure out.
That's how we figured out before, but obviously I didn't have the screen there.
Yeah, nobody ever confirmed it. Sam asked the question, and Nithios confirmed that's how it works. And even Guillaume came up with a little graphic that just highlighted kind of how it works. And maybe they'll want to release that in the official forums, because that would be useful to everybody. But
maybe they could maybe put like the overtime rules in big bold as well. That would be quite helpful. So you must score in
that's in the rules of the game, BernieBuffon. You just don't like reading rules.
No, well, that's very true. That is very true. I can't think of that. But to me, someone should have, my own PA should have told me, or someone should have told me, Going back to obviously the good old South Park Cowboys, there's actually two things I was disappointed with. Obviously, we've already discussed about the Chaos Warrior, and the second thing, Towley. He went missing for most of the game. He didn't get me a beer when I asked him to go and get me a beer, because there's no point being on the pitch, because guess what? He wasn't doing out anyway. And then look what happened. He then ended up in overtime. Still doesn't get my beer off him, though. So, I hope he dies. I hope he dies a horrible death in the next game.
That's mean.
It's not. No, it's not me. What's mean is he did nothing. He could have gone and got me a beer. He could have got gas. He could have got us a Big Mac. Could have got us a KFC. He could have got us something. He didn't. He just stood on the field, eating some grass like a sheep. That's all he did.
He did come up big in overtime, and that's like he came through when it counted.
You had the numbers then. So it's like, oh yeah, now we've got the numbers. I'll go and do a little bit of stuff here, so I'll look great. Saddam Hussein was rocking that all half.
He was.
So yeah, I was a bit disappointed with Towley. He actually is more like a sheep than a goat.
The claw action in this match definitely came from Dirty Diana. She was. I mean, again, you guys in the preview, everybody called it. You guys said this is going to be the story of Saddam Hussein versus Dirty Diana, and that's exactly what it was. I'm sorry we may have disappointed, and those two never actually. I don't think they actually ever hit each other. I'm not sure, but they were all over the field causing problems.
I think what it was is Diana was going for the threats, where your guy was just standing around. So obviously Diana, so he's just not worth it. That's how I saw it. I mean, I was really disappointed with Tally. I thought, I hadn't seen much of your team, but I knew, because obviously you're undefeated, so it can't be some one player, and obviously the rest of your team, luckily for you, manned up and took the slack. What obviously Tally decided not to do. But obviously, next game he might be the difference. But if you play the Bretonnians, then I'm afraid just commiserations, because they're going to the final.
I'm in trouble. Yeah.
They're going to the final, so it's one of those things. I'm afraid you just can't fight. You just can't fight fate, mate.
I am in trouble. Sam's a really good coach, and we'll see how this comes out.
Yeah.
I don't think I played he may be the one coach in the knockout that our teams may not have faced. There's maybe two coaches where our teams may not have actually faced in the ladder. Sam may actually be the only one that I like, because I've played everybody as a coach with at least one of my knockout teams, but Sam may be the only guy I never played in the champion ladder. So, and it'll be an interesting match, because we're both the two co-admins for the champion cup and for the champion ladder. So only there can be only one for this cup, I guess. So that'll be top billing next.
Yeah, that'll be an absolute cracking game. I mean, I'm just really so proud of. I mean, obviously, it's a good achievement. Obviously, with you again through for MML crew. Woo-hoo, go MML.
Sir. And Blood and Tears. I represent both. I'm in both leagues. I do want to give props to Blood and Tears.
Sit on the fence.
Everybody wins when I win, Bernie. Everybody wins.
No, we're not. There's too many Blood and Tears players in here. You're on the MML side for this one. You get on that side. You get on that side of the fence. Him and Mojo and the rest of them on the other one already. So, I mean,
Blood and Tears does have a lot of coaches in the Knockout Cup. I'll tell you that.
And then you're jumping on that. Yeah, and then you're going, I'm a BNT. No, you're not. You're an MNL. BNT, you're not in that.
I'm both.
I'll tell you what. If you beat Sam, you're going to be sacked from the BNT. You will be banned.
Yeah, and then I'll be lifted on MML shoulders across and hip hip hooray, hip hip. So I got to beat Sam.
Right. And then obviously if you do win, I'll say, I always knew that Jess would bring it home for me. I knew them Bretts wouldn't do it, yeah.
No, but if I lose, then you guys, all the MML guys are going to go, he was playing for BNT. He wasn't playing for us.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll say, well, you know what, yeah. Nuffle heard him say, I'm one of those BNT guys. And he's like, right, that's it, you're going down like a bad habit. Absolutely. And then Sam Hussein will take suicide. He'll kill himself. Going to go for it, because obviously, yeah. But the Bretonnians. I mean, I total respect for him, because obviously with the Bretonnians, nobody seems to like them because they're not very good. Or that's the.
I actually like them, and it's thanks to Sam. Really, I really did hate them before, and then Sam talked them up so much and all the things you could do with them, and I started really giving them a chance. And then when the bump hit where they got the access to the Agi tree for the blitzers, then I really started liking them. So I just think they're underused.
I played his Bretonnians with my coach of destruction, And I was in one of those nice moods where I let him get a draw with me. You know, that's just because I'm such a nice guy. You know, I let him get a draw. You know, and I was so impressed the way he played them.
You sort of giving him a second look too.
Yeah, he sort of he gets how to play him like you do with Chaos. This isn't an official sort of like club bomb team as we know, but you just get it, and he just gets it with Returnians, and he was really impressive against obviously the Norse team.
Actually, the other person that really swayed me that way, and he's probably not even listening in the chat, but Sturmjarl from the MML, excellent Bretonnia coach. And if you ever face one of his teams that's full of guard, I mean, he takes guard over Mighty Blow every time, and it's a nightmare to play against it.
Yeah, guard's one of those skills anyway. It just sounds so boring, but by Jove, you miss it when you haven't got it.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Hey, by the way, I don't want to take up all the time. I know Afro Chef is in the chat, and he chimed in before, so I don't know if you guys got some questions for him.
Yeah. Commiserations, Afro Chef. He played a really good game. How did you think it went? Were you happy with everything, or was there a few things you thought you could have done differently, or? Yeah. I mean, we thought you gave it a fantastic go. I mean, Diana, she's just a beast. I mean, she was unlucky. She just caused carnage everywhere. And like I say, it went down to the coin toss in the end. We both scored 2 touchdowns each. It was just, unfortunately for you, obviously he got the kickoff. And then obviously when injuries started going against you, then you didn't have many pieces left. So yeah, so I mean, what could you do? That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, we picked up on that. We were saying, oh my God, where's the regen? Come on, why isn't it coming up? You know, and obviously when you lost Willem Cheney as well.
Hey, by the way, Bernie, people are saying they can't hear Afro Chef in the chat. It might be Afro. If you want to go to your party settings, where it says advanced settings, and make sure you enable voice to be shared, because I think that's what's happening. You're not appearing on Twitch. So,
yeah, well, actually, won't be able to hear you.
Yeah, go to the party screen when. Yeah, so you got to check now.
Allow.
Okay, cool.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, the chat should be able to hear you now. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, should be able to. Yeah, that's all right. No, yeah, I mean, like I said, we picked that up where we were saying, crikey, where's these regens? You know, because you know. They just wasn't regenerating, was they? That was the problem. And then I thought one of the key players was obviously when you lost Cheney as well, because having that second werewolf gives you the mobility and another claw hitting power.
But the other werewolf I had died like 2 games before this playoff match, like a level 5 one.
It was actually the last game you played before this one. I went back. I was looking at your history. Yeah, I actually watched that replay to prepare for this game. And it was, I was like, wait, he's got 2 with Mighty Blow? No.
Yeah, the other one was good as well.
Yeah. So that one you lost to V-Power V and Fat Lightning, who actually made the cup as well. And I was like, oh, thank you to V-Power V. I didn't want to face that guy too. But then you went and got Cheney, and Cheney was like even more effective. So it was like out of the frying pan into the fire, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, like I said, it was just unfortunate that it has to be a loser because both of you played fantastically well, and that sort of performance from Afro Chef against other coaches would have probably gone to see him get the win. But it just at the end of the day, I think the longer the game went on in overtime, obviously desperation came in.
Less players,
and then less players because you had to mark people up. That means giving more hits. I think the only thing what me and Gas was really surprised was when you sent your Diana on that right looping round to cover that beastman up, because obviously that left you really short in the backfield, you know, in overtime. I mean, that was the only thing we sort of thought, oh, that is really, we didn't like that at all. We was like, oh, where's he going? You know, and then obviously Jess being as good as he is, he took advantage of that and went the other way, and then poor old Diana was playing catch up. But apart from that, I thought he played a perfect game, and he was just. I like in most of the games we've seen, it's just one dice roll here and there, and it comes down to injuries, and unfortunately, Saddam Hussein, the miniature in the second half, just ripped it up.
Oh, he came alive. Oh, God.
Thanks to Bernie's song.
Yeah, my rapping, yeah. I did some rapping at half time, so blame me for it. We did a little rap for him, and as soon as did that in the first hit, after the rap, he injured one of your players, so I was like, oh, well, I felt pretty good, but then I thought, oh, God, that was going to kill me. But, yeah, I mean, again, another great advertisement for the PS4. I think we're getting a lot of respect from the PC guys now, because obviously, first of all, they're saying, oh, people on console can't play, but now a lot of the respected PC players are saying, but guys, these PS4 guys can play. And again, you two have just put on a fantastic performance. Another game going to overtime again. Congrats, guys. That's all I can say. I don't really know what to say. Gas has already gone. He's gone. He's already left, I think. He's left me alone.
Good luck in the next round, Jess.
Thank you, man. Like I said, bro, as soon as I saw your name come up as the next, we lost the first Necro coach because he deleted his team, and I saw your name come up as the next coach in line for Necro. I was like, oh, damn it. I know he's going to give me a good damn game.
I didn't know how I got in there because I had so many losses. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, it was literally, it
makes sense now.
There wasn't a lot of people that played Necro this time around. It seems like there's more now in the ladder. But, yeah, and you were the next in line. The first guy just didn't, on the last day of the ladder, the ladder closed, and he was like, all right, done with this team, deleted it. And I went back and told him, I was like, dude, you shouldn't have deleted it, man. You would have got to play in the playoffs. He's like, oh, my bad. Can I come in with a fresh team? I was like, no, I can't. Can't do it. Season 2.
I mean, I was just excited when I knew Afro Chef was in, because I knew Afro Chef had Dirty Diana. And I thought Chaos and Dirty Diana, they're going to mess this up. And I've been looking forward to this game for so long.
Oh, dude, I might even say I think Necro may be one of those bad matches for Chaos. That's how it felt. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think.
I don't really know. I mean, the thing is, we've got two werewolves who've got claw, and obviously when the suits
of killing me with that claw. The claw was working. I'm the Chaos team. I'm supposed to do this to people. You're not supposed to do this to me. It's not fair. It's not fair.
I mean, I think really, Jess has been quite lucky in a way, because obviously V-Power V, as you've already said, if I think if Afro Chef had two werewolves and Cheney, or even just the two werewolves, that could have changed the game, because we saw with Diana how devastating she was, and if he had the other werewolf as well, this could have had a different outcome.
Man, had the overtime flip gone a different way, it could have been a different outcome.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's it. It's all small margins, isn't it? And this is what I say. It's a shame when a coach has to lose, because both of you deserve to win, because you both played a great game, and it's just one of those things. I mean. We've had this through every single game, and we have not had a blowout. I mean, that just shows you the quality of the coaching. They've all gone to overtime, penalties, or whatever. They've all been really close.
The only one that was more than a one touchdown difference was the blue screen that just automatically turned into a concede, and it was 0-0 at the time.
You can't count that, though, can you? I mean, that's a shame.
Not really, but yeah.
All I'm going to say is the Dwarfs got screwed again. First, these big massive goal posts, and then blue screens, It's something we're going to have to get our lawyers onto. But yeah, I'm not bitter, honestly. Not bitter at all. But I don't know if you've noticed, Jess, my Dwarfs are in the top 10. We're on our way to getting back into the playoffs.
I haven't broken that first page yet. My best ranked team right now is High Elves, but I haven't broken the first page yet. It's a lot of High Elves.
They're going there. There's a lot of, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of undead and bloody orcs in there, man.
Yes.
Where will they come from?
Yeah.
Everybody all of a sudden the Wood Elves are nowhere.
I almost feel like people started hunting down the teams that were easier to get into last ladder. There weren't as many people playing them. So, yeah, I feel like people are now going, okay, well, last season it was Wood Elves. Everybody went crazy on Wood Elves. I'm not using Wood Elves. I'll use High Elves. Orcs kind of tailored off. Some people started off with them, but they kind of tailored off. I don't think as many people were playing at the higher level for the Orcs to get on that front. They wasn't one of the harder teams, so now everybody's jumping on those. Dwarves, do you see less of? I feel like I see a little more of them though. But a lot of you dwarf coaches made it.
Yeah, I think they've got a bit more popular now. Dwarfs. There's quite a few more players now, I think, playing dwarf. Dwarf's one of those. I don't know. They're good. I just like dwarfs. I mean, after this season, I was going to go with another team, but obviously after the overtime loss and penalty, I thought just for fluff purposes, it would be funny if I could try and get back in with them, you know? 'Cause to me, it's all about the fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to win the competition. It would be bloody almost impossible. But,
Oh, not
you
at
know,
all,
I'm all
Bernie.
about the fluff.
You're one of those humble guys too, dude. You're a very, very good coach. You have a very good record, and you stand a good chance of getting back in. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the fluff and everything. I like to have a laugh, and you do your raps and you do your fluff and take the nick out myself and all that. I mean, that's what
And I
it should
hope you
be
keep
about.
announcing. It's really, really
Oh,
fun with you,
will.
man. It's awesome.
I will, absolutely. We're going to have to get a lot of sayings so they can play bingo, so they've got their own bingo card, and when we do our sayings, they can mark them off. So like that. That's what we do. That's what we do in England. We do that because everyone's got the things like, you know, that's why I would call him a postman, because he always delivers.
Yep.
And stuff, sayings like that. We've got to get that sorted. But
We
yeah,
used to do that actually in
love...
school, in grad school. Like we used to play classroom bingo. So you would fill out your own card with people's names on it, and every time they raise their hand and get called on, then you would fill out their name. So you always pick the people that talk the most and put them in the middle. And
how do you just quickly? I joined in like halfway through, I think, the first season. But by the looks of it, after you've done all this Twitch, you and Sam have worked really hard behind the scenes to get this into a really good competition on the PS4. It seems like season 2 has absolutely gone massive. It seems like there's loads more new coaches, loads more new... Obviously, it just seems like all of a sudden PS4 is growing big. There's over 500 teams now.
I think it probably has to do with the releases, like the new race releases helped. The you also have like this last season wasn't the default ladder, and I think they tried something new. Like now when it says like, you know, join a league with a new team that you create, and you select Cabal Vision. Before, it used to go to casual ladder would be the default competition, and now you see champion ladder. So it's a double-edged sword because more people are like, oh, the champion ladder, I want to do that, you know. But at the same time, some people who are really looking like a casual game and don't know better jump in the champion ladder, and then we're dealing with some more concedes. So, but fortunately, we're on top of the ban hammer. So anybody who exceeds their maximum of 8 concedes for the entire season over a 6-week period gets hit with the ban hammer. And remember, those are concedes are meant not, you know, nobody's supposed to concede in the champion ladder just because they don't feel like playing the rest of the game. It's supposed to be like, oh, I had a real life emergency, or or you get a blue screen or something like that. So 8 times in 6 weeks is your limit. And believe it or not, just with blue screens or real life emergencies, that could probably easily, you know, rack up. But yeah, we put the ban hammer down on 3 people already for just this season, you know, and it's a 6-week season, whereas we banned 2 people last season. But aside from that, like the numbers are definitely over. We've been noticing the numbers are getting very up there. More people are learning about it, and I think last season, by the time people learned about it, we were already like 3 weeks in or 2 weeks in, and some people were like, well, I'm too far behind, so I might as well not even bother. You know? Yeah,
I think that was the key. I mean, I had to go pretty quick with my dwarfs, and I never got them how I wanted them. But like I said, I've just seen a massive spike in. Or it seems to me, I may be wrong, but to me, it just looks really busy. Everyone's buzzing, everyone's happy. There's Twitch channels going on left, right, and centre. You know, and I think what it is this actually means something now. Because obviously when they had the veterans ladder, I mean, I remember being with my Wood Elves, played 18, won 18, sat top of this veterans ladder. They promised, you know, you'd win some and they never did. And I think a lot of people thought, what's the point? What's the point of paying science for something what doesn't matter?
Right.
But now it does. They get. I mean, obviously they got the signs and all, but it's just, you know, it's like it's not real, but it feels real with all these twitching going on and this happened or this exciting happened or this overtime and all penalties, and it just seems so much more exciting. And I think people are looking at it going, oh my God, I want to be a part of this. How do I get in?
Yeah, and Cyanide and Focus have been tweeting it out too, so that's like they've backed us with the social media, which is cool too.
Well, fantastic.
You know, and I will say something else with all of this interest now. Like this has definitely got the PC crowd looking at the PS4 crowd and starting to learn who we are, right? And it's got more PS4 players now turning around and looking at the PC crowd as well and saying, "Oh, let me find out more of what's going on over there." And you know, some of us are making the argument that this helps the case for cross-platform play becoming more of a priority.
Yeah. I mean, it would be good. It depends what Sony's take on that is. I think they've always been a bit reluctant to do cross-platform. I think the Xbox community could probably get a better shot at that. I mean, it would be good. It would be good. I think it'd be a bit unfair on the PC players because obviously we are better than they are. But I'm humble, so But it's true. It's true. It's true. If the PC brigade think they're better than us, just buy PS4 and come and play with us, and then obviously be a PS4 player.
I can't wait to start round 2, man. Let's get this cracking. And again, thank you, Afro, for an amazing game. This was, man, it was a freaking nail biter. I think I literally chewed into the quick of one of my nails. But it was worth it.
I don't know if he's actually gone.
Oh, I don't know.
Catch you now, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's all right,
guys.
See you later, buddy.
Thanks. All right, everybody. You've been watching the PlayStation 4 official Cabal Vision Champion Cup. This is the end of round 1, and soon check us out, forum.bloodbowl-game. So forum.bloodbowl-game.com. It's the official Cyanide forums, and there's threads like competitions. There's a PS4 competition subfolder in there. You can check out. I posted the schedule I'm posting the schedule for the matches as well as the broadcast schedule. Thanks for joining us, and thank you again, BernieBuffon, and our other announcer gasolemall, for joining us. I know it's probably late your time now, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know what time it is. Let's have a look. Just for you.
Yeah, nice. So, well, I really appreciate it. All right, thank you all.